What is up, everybody? Welcome to Hate Watch 2025 as Atlanta Hawks take on the Orlando Magic. Yeah, things are a little different. We're going to try a different setup today, guys, and we're working on a lot of stuff today. I don't know how it's going to work because I'm running a whole lot of stuff in the background to make this work. But we're going to use ESPN's live scoreboard, and the players will be on the left side of your screen with updated stats, hopefully. So we're going to give it a shot, and we'll see what happens. What's up, Borgathon? Ayo, Owen, Wasp Media. Do I believe in that? Do you believe in magic? Is it in French? But it is in French. What? We're in French. What do we want to say? Gabriel, what's going on? Let's get that lottery pick. Indeed, the Medicare guys. Can I make this actually a little bigger?
Yeah, that would be good. It seems a little small.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm squinting at it.
How's that?
That's pretty big, babe.
I could clip that. J Money, what's going on? Thank you for stopping. Ooh, cables are falling. Levi and friends, what's up, everybody? We're trying something different tonight, so hopefully it works out okay. Trying something very different. Okay, there we go. So, wish us luck. Trying something different with us sitting over here and having more stats on the screen. Ricky Versace Inside Life, the 2024. Oh, is that TV show? BC says, let's go. I gotta assume most people are going to be rooting for the Magic tonight. Amidst TSR, bad news for the Hawks. Looks good.
So.
All right. Stingray X Factor. What's going on? Peanut 82. By the way, guess what I found on Amazon? Baby Mikey's.
That's good because there's no more baby Webbies or big Yodi.
No, Baby Yodi and was he just falling down on his own?
Exactly.
Stormy, what's going on? She hasn't been. Well, it's tax season. She works for a financial firm, so I mean,
I've been working all
she's been working a lot.
But I'm really glad to be here with you guys tonight.
Paige Beckers to Dallas.
I know. You know who came over and watched the women's draft with me?
I did.
He sure did.
Didn't know who anybody was really after the first pick.
It's okay. It didn't. Nobody mattered then until the end.
A loss. Well, the Atlanta has to lose twice, so I want to reiterate the. Wait, we still have all the graphics. Make sure you hit the thumbs up.
Hey, Levi.
Oh, you're still on the screen.
What?
You're still on the screen when Pop was doing the thumbs up.
Oh, that's not weird.
Maybe I need to make the Pop thumbs up bigger. Let's see if we can
Oh, that's weird.
All right, try it again.
There we go.
One more time. Sorry. Well, I'll have to edit that video. Romeo, go Magic. So, yes, if anybody's not aware of what we're doing, we're rooting for the Atlanta Magic tonight. Why? In the NBA play-in tournament, number 7 plays number 8, which we see tonight. The loser will go on to face the winner of 9 and 10. If the Hawks lose tonight and if they lose the second playing game, they become a lottery team, which means the Spurs would have a little bit more chance to move up into the top 4. Not a lot of chance. I think the Hawks would finish, I want to say the 12th seed. I don't know if 12 to 14. I see different reports on where we would actually be if we get the Hawks pick into the lottery. But I don't know. I hate
it gives us 2 shots.
It kind of says, "Good morning, Fox haters." I'm a Thunder fan. I hope SGA wins MVP. Cash money. I'd be fine if it was SGA or Jokic. They both have phenomenal years. SGA hasn't won it yet, I believe. So if he gets it, I'm fine with it. 0.5%. So you're saying there's a chance? Yeah. Don't act like there's a rational self-interest. No, there's not. Totally. I mean, we want the pick, but yeah, this is not rational at all. I almost never root against a team this much, but I'll be doing it tonight. Not rooting for injuries, though.
No, never rooting for injuries.
Yes, Glaze and Bacon, we are
We are definitely hate watching today.
A 6% chance? Well, no, Biscuit Buddy, Phil, good evening. 6% for us with the 8th pick, but if the Hawks pick turned into a lottery pick, it's like it's less than 1%. I'm here.
Well, either way,
Jack's Cordy.
2 picks higher up is better.
Gray Young, Dyson Daniel, Zachary Rasache, Mohammed Guy, Onyeki Onkagwu for the Hawks, Corey Joseph, KCP, Franz Wagner, Paulo Bancaro, Wendell Carter Jr. for the Magic. The Magic do have a very big front court that's going to be difficult for Atlanta to deal with. However, Orlando cannot shoot to save their life. They're a very poor shooting team. And of course, Dyson Daniels is a defensive player of the year candidate.
It's hilarious.
What's that?
Shoot the same thing.
Oh, I mean, the Magic can't shoot.
Okay.
Did I say? I meant the Magic
said
can't
that
shoot.
once, yeah.
Oh, the Orlando Magic's 3-point shooting, I believe, is not very good. Two, what's going on? No, they don't count the rookie there.
No.
Ethan, it is. It's a hate watch. Oh, that's right. I don't have to do I don't have anything to
Yeah,
go.
he set it up a little differently, so he doesn't have to do any work.
Game is underway. Do I have to? Oh, okay. So is this actually working the way I want it to?
I don't know. You also have it on a delay, so I don't know what's happening.
Oh, it is working.
Oh, look at that, babe.
The scoreboard is ahead of us. Shoot. I want to see how much is ahead of us. It's about 5 seconds ahead of us.
All right. Well, you do your adjusting over there. And in the meantime, Jonathan will say hi to everyone. Jonathan has had some very good time lately. Lots of UConn excitement. So he's rooting hard for Castle now.
All right, guys. I'm just fixing. I've got some programming to do real quick to try to get the scoreboard more in sync with us.
Meanwhile, it is now 2-2, and somebody's been doing something.
You don't know any of the players on.
I don't know any of the players. I also wasn't watching, because I was watching what you were doing.
Okay, well that's helpful.
Somebody from Orlando shot and missed. Is that count?
Actually, Yodi did the play-by-play.
These people are. I'm so sorry, guys.
There's a drive
There's
and
tall guy, taller guy.
Zachary Sache just scored. You should know him.
I don't know. There's like three of
He's
them.
number 10.
There's three of them with the same haircut.
It's 4-2.
It is 4-2. That's
All right,
great.
so it looks like I need to delay this just a little bit more.
All right, you work on that.
I'm working on it. We're trying something different tonight, guys.
The Hawks are taking it up the court. Out to the three. No good. They get the offensive rebound. And it's good. Huh.
6-2. You don't know who anybody is still.
I don't know who anybody is. But I told people what happened.
You did. All right.
I just couldn't tell them who did what, because I don't know.
Are we good now?
All right, Orlando's got it out of three. No good.
Orlando's not a good three-point shooting team. They need to not be shooting threes all night.
And the second shot also no good. And now the Hawks are moving it back up the court. And, ooh, turnover.
We got a super chat. Homer with the super sticker. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I'm hoping we're in sync now. It feels weird not to have to do the scoreboard.
It is weird.
It's very weird. Can I move this over to the left just a little bit? And then I can move us. I can actually make us a little bigger.
Hey, Asia.
Oh, we're bigger. Can you see all the players? It's just like it's cut up just a little bit.
1, 2. It looks like you can only see 4.
Yeah, I can't get everybody on there. Can I just move this down?
All these new things to figure out.
It's got a ton of delay.
Yeah, that's right.
Second free throw coming out. Paulo Bancaro's at the line. Free throw is good. It is 6-4. So yeah, this is still just slightly ahead of us, I think.
There, it moved. That's so weird.
Yeah, it's delayed. There's a runner by Dyson Daniels, no good. The offensive rebound putback is still delayed. Crap, though. I really got to delay the crap out of this. ESPN scoreboard's a little bit ahead of us. We're trying to get it in sync with our play-by-play. This is something new we're doing, so please bear with us. My apologies.
So the only problem is if you have to do this every game, at the beginning of every game, you have to get it in sync.
I won't. I can turn these on or off once I know how many I need.
Yeah, but it may not be the same every game.
Which is why I can turn them on or off.
Okay.
This is a lot. Oh, we have a technical free throw coming up for KCP.
Yeah, that guy.
Call him headman guy.
It is headband guy.
Call it headman guy. Call it like you see it. There's also help with drafts and whatnot. If I can get it right. All right, it is 8-5. What's up, Rick? Thank you for stopping in, everybody. And there's a bucket for the Magic, 8-7. I think it's slightly ahead of us now, only slightly. Trae Young with the ball, going to drive in the paint. The runner, no good. Boncaro with the rebound. She doesn't know who anybody is. Let's go Orlando.
I just saw it hoping for some good Magic D tonight, and my brain had a moment.
Boncaro with the ball, kicks it out. KCP for an open three. No good. Congo with another rebound. It is man ball. Thank you, Spurs fan. And now timeout. Almost wanted to be handed the light line. Thank you, Levi and friends. Yeah, Cash Money. Do you know a better site? I get the TSR logo. We move things around. I get the TSR logo over here. I don't see the Hawks logo. I'm just saying.
You're hilarious.
I don't know what other site to sync up with.
There we go. Nice layup.
Fast break layup for the Magic. What's up, Walker? Omar, what's going on? Looks like I need to delay it just a little bit more. Jeez. Hopefully it's not the move. Okay, we're fine. Lots of contact. I don't know if this is going to work. It looks like it's eating up a lot of memory on my computer trying to delay the ESPN page. Do you know of a better one that's more in sync? I just say congratulations with UConn.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, I'm thinking of using my own scoreboard. We do have the old scoreboard Cash Money.
Yeah.
Because it's slowing up the chat. I can just see it's causing issues left and right.
Tried it.
We tried it.
All right. Well,
we're going back to the old scoreboard.
That, and I'll watch the game.
Yeah, this is just not going to work.
So bring it the court.
All right.
It's that guy. He gave the ball to the other guy. Games.
Oh my goodness, that's huge.
That is huge.
All right, I'm getting the old scoreboard up, guys. I was trying to do something different. Right. It's just not.
Oh, almost lost the ball. Managed to keep it. Does not get it off before the shot clock.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
And I need that guy to turn around so I can figure out what his name was.
The ESPN scoreboard just it's too far ahead, and I was trying to use render delays, but it eats up so much memory that I could tell it was just bogging down my computer, and I'd rather have the stream run smoothly than have it crash. And
definitely. All right, Magic trying to figure out what to do with the ball. Just drives and a foul.
That's my own scoreboard.
It's that guy, Banchero.
Boncaro.
It's
all right. We're back to the old scoreboard. We just gotta figure out where we want us.
We should be where we normally are.
Well, now we're like way off to like that way.
Side where we usually go.
All right.
Hi, Robert.
Now what to put?
No. Robert. We need the Magic to win.
Yes. Spurs fans desperately need the Magic to win.
We want their pick to be a lottery pick. We need them to lose tonight. We need them to lose the next game.
All right, well, I guess we're going back to the old tried and true.
I mean, it works for a reason.
Yeah, it did work.
I know it requires more work out of you, though.
It does.
But you're so good at it.
I just want to enjoy the game.
I know. Good, Yusarski. I've been working a lot, but I've also been watching a lot of UConn, and I went to the parade on Sunday, which was amazing. And Paige went first last night, so I've been having some really good things happen lately.
Robert, yes, I'm on board with that. He said, Magic win, but Trae Young gets 40. Yeah, you sold him. I'm good. Well, we tried the setup for a bit. It
was a really good thought.
I could tell when I was watching you guys in the live chat, some of you were doing the emoji things, and they were just slowing down to a crawl, and like my system's having a hard. I could hear the fan going on, so it's probably maximizing.
Yeah,
everything was
not good.
Everything was going loopy. Can you hold Grogu for a second?
Yes, I can hold Grogu for
All right, let's add a no captioner.
Jake.
Oh,
Grogu said hi. Look at me.
you can see it. There you go.
So fancy.
You need a higher voice for Grogu. It's on my headband. I need that voice.
No, hug him.
Who doesn't want to hug Grogu?
I just want to hug him and love him forever.
We don't want to capture that. So I guess we'll go back to the, yeah, back to this. That's gotta go way down. Down here.
We are at a commercial break. Yes.
Yeah, we're at a commercial break. I was trying a different setup tonight, and
It was a really good thought.
I did. I really did try something different. So what we were trying is I was using render delay, so that way the ESPN scoreboard would be, we could actually use it, but yeah, it my render delay takes up a ton of memory, and
It's too much.
it was way too much. All right, so this actually has to go up.
Levi, do not look at the chat while you're driving.
Definitely don't look at the chat while you're driving. I think I had this bigger. Is that what I did? That's what I probably did.
Joe, can't imagine that's the case. Your eyes forward, Levi.
Definitely eyes forward. I don't want to hear about anybody getting in an accident.
Jam or not, would like you to concentrate on the road. You listen to us. And then when you get home, we'll be happy to have you join in.
Right? Well, I just make the players. I'm just gonna edit the players on the court until it fits appropriately.
Have a Magic jersey?
Who? Me?
You.
No. Not a chance. Do we have free throws going on? It's 10-10.
No, I'm too busy watching what you're doing.
Sorry. What's going on, Pedro? You have seen the game with the delay with it. I heard about it, Asia. I didn't check it out. Benkara at the line for one more.
What, didn't you check out?
Luca's tribute.
Oh, no.
I didn't care. I'm being honest. Sorry, I know it sounds like a jerk thing to say, but
Well, that's why, it means so much to me that you came over to watch the draft last night.
Kongwu. Say what? That a little bit. All right, I think we're just about. All right, we're back to. All right, so I gotta move this way.
All right. And there's 3 for the Magic. 14-13. Ah, 2 for the Hawks.
Trying to get the players on the
Come
court.
on. That guy, number 5.
Carl!
I'm going to call him Ranchero.
It's definitely not Ranchero. All right, I think we're good on the setup.
That one looked like it was going in, but it spun around the rim and went out, and now the Orlando is taking it back up the floor.
On Carl.
And foul.
On the line for 2. On Carl. Headband guy.
No, I need to learn his name.
Paulo Boncaro. He's their best player. There are 3 experts. Oh, Dominic Barlow's on the Hawks. That's right. Dominic Barlow. Corey Joseph. And who's the other one?
Who?
Way before we started dating.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're all set up, good to go. 15-14. If you haven't not hit the thumbs up, please do so. It does help the channel. Appreciate it. On Carl's first free throw, he's going to bounce around and then roll off the rim. That means I got to make Pop's thumb up smaller again. Let me try. Sorry. I got to do it again. Just one more time. There we go. It fits now over us in the scoreboard. That's fine. Snyder. Okay. You made it, and it's 15-15. Spurs fans, let's go Orlando.
Buncaro.
Ankara.
Okay.
Lots of headbands out there.
Lots of headbands.
There's Miss Buncaro with the rebound in its magic ball. This game is in Orlando. Buncaro with the ball out in three-point land. Switch. Dyson Daniels on Buncaro. Pass it out. Time on the shot clock for the Magic. Still looking for a shot. KCP. That's Contavious Caldwell Pope, but that's a mouthful, so number 3, we call him KCP. Buncaro pull up Jays, an air ball, but caught and put on him.
Him, that guy.
Is it Black that got that? Orlando up. No, just this game, cash money. Just this one. I just heard a block as I looked away at the chat. It is Orlando ball. Open 3 for Anthony Black.
Yeah. Good job.
Go Orlando! Hate Watch 2020.
Oh, that was feeling. There was one guy came up from the bench. He's feeling himself.
Wow. Donald said, "Man, notify me." Does YouTube not give you a notification?
Oh.
No. But I'm sorry if I missed you guys in the chat when you were coming in. I was busy
Trying to fix it.
trying to fix a scoreboard. We were trying to go with something different, and it did not work. Aaron Tintorell playing Pops can make it back to the team. Prince, I hope we know soon on that. Whether it comes back or not, I'm just worried that there's a lot of good coaches out there, and if we wait too long,
I want the Nuggets guy.
she wants Malone.
I'm just going on record. I want the Nuggets guy.
Corey Joseph, yep. He's been in the league for, gosh, definitely over a decade, right? Right, it's got cash money. It's going to be weird not doing live streams. I'm doing tonight. I normally don't cover the playoffs, but the Spurs, as a Spurs fan, we are heavily invested in what happens with the Atlanta Hawks pick. So if they get knocked out of the lottery, then, well, or if they get knocked into the lottery, then we have a better chance of moving. Not a great chance. I mean, it's going to be a late pick. I'm hearing like around 14, but it's some chips better than none.
Lottery picks doesn't suck.
No. And I was looking at Air Alamo. Do you like Rasheer Flint?
Hello there. That's your phone.
No?
No.
Bulls are Heat. I think that's a pick 'em HGM Sports. I really think that could go either way. I really don't think so. No, I'll do this game tonight. If the Hawks play again in another playing game, Greco, what's going on? I will call that game. And I mean, I really grew this channel by covering the playoffs the first year of the channel's existence. The problem is, if you're going to cover a team in the playoffs, you got to make sure you can cover every game. And after doing all 82 Spurs games plus preseason summer league, this is my last week for actively live streaming. I'd like a little break.
I'd like some time with him.
He'd like me to have a little break too. We want Sacramento to lose also because they have the same record as Atlanta. If they both end up as lottery teams, they will split that. Oh, I could boost us up points. My plan Borgathon during free time is work out more. I've worked out 4 times today, so trying to get into summer shape. I want to work on the documentaries I've been doing on the channel every 3 weeks.
The documentaries.
They haven't gotten much views yet, but I'm hoping that something grows with time. They're evergreen videos where they don't necessarily fit or Everclear or whatever.
Evergreen.
Match the content you're doing on the channel, but they can pick up views weeks later, months later, years later. The most viewed video on this channel took a year before it got going, so I enjoy doing those. I do want to start doing some Spurs ones in there as well.
Lance, that is correct, yes. If the Hawks lose, we'll cover the next one.
One game series, yes. John Lou, come on, Magic, indeed. But yes, if the Hawks lose tonight, I absolutely cover the playing game on, it'd probably be Thursday, I would think.
You're looking forward to doing some stuff for the other channel?
Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun on the second channel, and I love this channel. But the thing I really like with the second channel is I can really be myself. And I'm myself on here, but it's sports rich. The sports version of me. It's sports and pretty much sports only. Even with the music, it's sports music. I don't want to say I'm locked into a niche, but I only want to do sports content on this channel. That was my promise to you guys. And on the other channel, I'm just doing whatever. And I don't care how well it does. I'm just doing whatever.
That's fun. It's fun to see stuff that you did like a decade ago.
It's more than that. Bryson Daniels for 3, no good. Ball's going to get knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with. Is it staying with Atlanta? Looks like it's staying with Atlanta. All right, I guess I'll go back to the old setup. So let's kill this chat and bring up a new chat in this one. Keep YouTube Studios up so that I can see that.
What are you doing? All right. Well, that guy is
and Miss TSR play-by-play in the house.
Magic shoots 3, no good.
Well, offensive rebound by
Yes,
Orlando.
no rebound.
KCP dishes off, and now a huge
Looks like
that's a foul.
that was definitely a foul.
Carter Jr.
Carter
Wendell
Jr.
Carter Jr. He's going to hammer at home and got hammered. Which are pretty good.
Yeah, guy just
hanging out.
got in his way for sure.
If you guys could smash a thumbs up, we're pretty low on the thumbs up though for the amount of folks hanging out. But I thank you all for hanging out tonight. People are excited for the hate watch. I know it.
We're just glad to have you hanging out with us. All right, here come the free throws.
Here come the free throws. Is that your call?
First one did not go in.
Okay.
Well, some people, like Wemby, takes forever before he
Wemby is a
he
slow
takes
free
so
throw.
long.
All right, we got all the old setup back. Shallows, I don't bet. Thank you, official.
Wait, hold on. We have somebody who can tell you what to bet.
Oh, we do have somebody that
Who specializes in betting recommendations.
This is true. You're right. Good job, buddy. That's right. Groot's give the betting advice. Rich, you may be the only one streaming this game. No.
No.
The Dixon Way and the Sports Critic are both streaming. We're going to do a raid on them during halftime. But other people are definitely streaming this. I don't think there's Spurs streamers streaming this game. Granted, there aren't really any Spurs streamers. As far as I know, it's still just me, which is crazy.
So, who else is here tonight?
Well,
JL.
Good luck. Well, good luck, Boop, for Orlando. Orlando Boop. Isn't that an actor that was in Lord of the Rings, Orlando Boop? Blonde guy?
Yeah, Hurley's not coming for the Spurs. He already turned down the Lakers.
Levi and friends. So Larry took time off from the Dixon Way because his dad passed away. Foul in Orlando, we're going to have 2 free throws coming up. So unfortunately, he took some time off the morning loss of his father. So I wish I didn't have to.
Oh, I watch more basketball than he does. Just for the record.
Number 1, make it so. Eddie, I am a San Antonio Spurs fan. What's San Antonio FC? Is that something different? I aspire for my wife to be a sports fan like y'all.
Yeah, I watch more basketball than he does.
She does.
Like, by a lot.
She does. Leon Price, that is odd. Mike Justice, free throws right now. Not much going on. Karis LeVert's at the line. If there's nothing happening, I could also say and be quiet, which I don't think would be the way to go.
No fun. Magic are up, and that's what we want, so...
Missed them both, but offensive rebound for the... Never mind. Next turnover.
All right, go that guy.
It's Pilo Bancaro for the 100th time. Number 5.
That's not right, so I just call him that guy.
It's Orlando ball. 21-15. Bancaro at the free throw line. Thought he was going to shoot it. He's not. Zips it into the paint.
Oh, that was sweet.
Good layup. Nice. 23-15. Let's go, Orlando Magic.
That was a really nice play.
I'm not a soccer fan, guys. Atlanta ball. That's right. We do have new people coming in probably to get play-by-play, so let's focus on the game.
Yeah, now that you got the stream.
Yeah, everything's up and running. 3 minutes to go, and there's another miss. Atlanta not shooting well tonight. Nice 8-point lead. I don't like blowouts. I'm okay with Orlando blowing out.
I'm totally okay with it.
Bancaro with the ball again. Looking to drive. Drives in the paint.
There we go.
Nice.
Who is that? Number 1?
Isaac.
Jonathan
Isaac.
He's long.
He's tall than me.
How tall is he? Does anybody know?
Jonathan Isaac, I think, is like 6'11", 6'11"-ish. He's long, too. Got a wingspan.
Yeah, he's long.
I have to get Houston's number.
There are not UConn players in this game. It's very sad.
Trae Young dishes it to former Spur Dominic Barlow. Barlow paying off the glass good, 25-17. He's long.
He is lanky.
Makar in the paint, off the glass, no good. Foul, going to the line for 2.
I like this guy.
Alex says, let's talk about that 153-point Heat blowout game. Who did they beat? 25-17, 2 minutes and 6 seconds to go. And Paulo Banchero going to the line for 2. He's got 5 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists.
Cash Money, where do you live that you get to go to so many games?
Banchero's on pace for a quadruple double.
Get it.
That has never been done in the playoffs. It's been done only 4 times, I believe, in NBA history. And one of the players is right behind me, David Robinson, who went for 34, 10, 10, and 10 versus the Charlotte Hornets.
I'm rooting for him to do it.
Well, Fonswine,
Yeah, but she did sign like a huge deal with Unrivaled, and she's got endorsements up the wazoo. She's doing just fine.
you can't compare the two. One brings in money every year, even though they're struggling. One has never been positive. Once they start turning a corner in that regards, you'll see the salary go up. But they have to start bringing.
Well, I suspect that they're going to start going up. They're negotiating the CBA right now.
Terrence Mann with the missed 3, but they're not making money. They're still losing money. They have to get in the green.
They do.
All right. Orlando ball, 8 on the shot clock. Isaac kicks it out. Cole Anthony, pull up Jay. Orlando's. I like how Orlando's playing. Daniel Barry, what's going on? Trae Young, turnover by Trae Young, and Trae Young is a very good player, but turnovers are not his friend. He misses a lot. He turns the ball over. George Dang for 3, no good. Orlando ball, 1 minute to go. Paulo Banchero with the ball again. Out to Jonathan Isaac, going to take a 3. In and out. Dominic Barrow with the rebound. 1 minute to go, and a good first quarter for Orlando. This game is in Orlando. For anybody that's new to the channel, I am a San Antonio Spurs fan, calling this game because the Spurs have the Atlanta Hawks first-round pick unprotected. If they lose both the playing games, they become a lottery team, a late lottery team, but a lottery team nonetheless. That's another miss for Atlanta. Paulo Banchero bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Banchero having a monster first quarter. There's 3 in the corner.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, let's go. 30.
Bench is losing their minds.
TikTok viral Philippines. What's going on? Rick Young is a fraud. His teammate. For another turnover for Atlanta. The shot clock is off. And oh my gosh, Orlando is giving it to him tonight.
All right, currently it's 32-17.
The crowd
10
is going
seconds
nuts.
to go. The
Carl with
crowd
the
is
ball.
on their feet.
And Carl double teams, triple teams.
Oh, stripped.
Yeah. Half court 3 at the buzzer is no good.
Been close.
By Karis LeVert.
32-17 first quarter.
You know what? Borgathon, they are not calling out of whistles. I like that. Let them play. It should be like that all year. Great first quarter for the Orlando Magic. Were you the one who brought up Becky Hammon for Spurs head coach? A lot of Spurs fans have.
Discussed it here.
Yeah, that's not just me. Orlando playing like me. Wait, man, in this, you'd be really good at basketball. I didn't get Houston's number. Dang it. Jesse, let's go Orlando. I am rooting for Orlando tonight. I am a Spurs fan, but I am very much going for the Orlando Magic. Lance, that was a really nice start. You know, it's a go Spurs go, but just pretend they're saying Magic. Go Magic, go.
Practice. I haven't been here in like a month.
Oh, I got yours on. No, I've definitely heard it. I've heard it on this channel. I don't know if other websites have talked about Becky Hammon for coach. He was saying that she's been investigated quite a few times though in the WNBA and has not come out. No.
And she's still got a couple of years left on her contract. I'm telling you guys, I want the Nuggets coach. Mike Malone.
Hey, you know, I just realized the Orlando Magic are doing this to the Atlanta Hawks right now. BC. I didn't want Trae Young. He's a very good player. His efficiency has never been great, and he's very turnover prone. I think he averaged close to 5 turnovers a game this year, which is just, I know he's scoring a ton of points and a ton of assists. He's a abysmal defender. If he came here, if we had gotten Trey Young over De'Aaron Fox, sure, I'd be happy. I'd be rooting for him. But I don't think that's the guy, to be honest. I'm hoping he is.
I'm hoping he is. The jersey lineup is pretty awesome. Yeah.
Actually, it's her idea to put the jerseys back there. You can't see them all. Hold on. I have the camera lower than normal because,
I'm
well,
short.
my girlfriend's short. This TSR is 5'2", I'm 6'4", so I mean,
Yeah, I basically needed a booster seat to even show up.
yeah. Fawn Swine, just a huge Orlando, just playing great. What's
As
going
they
on, Tony?
should.
And what's actually Atlanta was up a little bit at the start of the stream, and my apologies if you were here at the start of the stream. We were moving things around. I tried to use ESPN Scoreboard so we could have the stats on the side too, but it's just so far ahead of us. It just constantly was.
And it was eating so much of your memory. It was slowing down the chat.
I was trying to do a render delay on ESPN Scoreboard, and OBS only lets you do 500 milliseconds. So I had to put on 35 render delays, and at that point, OBS was just toast.
Rock Hardcastle, we're actually up in Connecticut.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at your name. Rock Hard Castle. Like we taken the wrong way. What you got there? Rock Hard Castle. But thank you for stopping in. I am from Connecticut. If you guys are new to TSR Sports, obviously I'm a San Antonio Spurs fan. I cover the Spurs. I'm also a New York Giants fan, for better or for worse. Take it for what you will there. But we also do cover other NBA or do other NBA coverage, such as this. Obviously, covering the lottery results, covering the NBA draft. I've been doing documentaries for NBA and NFL players, past and present. Just did one on
The Iggy Shuffle.
Icky Shuffle, Icky Woods, Saquon Barkley, Brandon Jennings, Anthony Bennett. Another miss for Atlanta to start the second quarter. They're just, I was gonna say, is it nerves? They do have a lot of young players on their team.
I just traveled.
Franz Wagner with the ball out at half court, 12 on the shot clock for Orlando. And there's, well, Atlanta plays some
No
defense.
call on that, huh?
No, they're letting them play.
I like
That's a
it.
turnover. Atlanta Hawks started the game 7 of 12. Since then, they're 1 of 13. But there's a bucket for George Niang.
Finally.
It's 2 of 14 since their start. Well, thank you for stopping in, Rael. I'm sure I missed a lot of names in the chat, but thank you guys for being here. I want to focus on calling the game for guys that are new here, or ladies and gentlemen. I know you're probably here to get the score and what's happening, so I want to stay focused on the game for you. Cole Anthony with the ball at the elbow, pull up Jay, swish. Yeah, David Robinson, Rock Hard Castle. Another miss for Atlanta. This is crazy. I barely looked away and they missed. Anthony back into the paint. Will miss it and gets his own miss. Gets the Wagner layup.
There you go.
36-19. What is happening? Louisiana says, "Come on, Atlanta. Sorry, man. Spurs fan, I'm rooting against you." Isaac with a block. Is a goaltend. They counting it? I think they're counting it.
Yeah. His hair is lovely.
She's all about the hair.
I'm here for the hair. The UConn players and the hair.
David Robinson made me a Spurs fan 35 years ago, guy. Well, what's up? What's up from Detroit? No, I'm not a Pistons fan, but I will say what I always loved. Detroit basketball. Product is in the chat. The champion from this season.
Okay.
Cole Anthony with the ball again. Pull up three. No good. Atlanta ball. Trae Young will bring it up. Gets it up to Dyson Daniels. Daniels kicks it out to Zachary Risachet. Risachet drives in the paint. Hooking it out to Yang for three. No good.
Good.
Rebound by Wagner. I'm actually surprised I know more of these Orlando and Atlanta players than I realized.
Yeah, they're all just that guy to me.
They're all the same guy? Okay.
Well, no, there's that guy with the good hair. There's that guy with the headband. Wow. There's Ranchero guy.
Great with the ball. Young gets by where he gets into the paint. He's going to be fouled. 36-21. Mixon 5. Wilmer Martinez, good evening to you. Also during the San Antonio Spurs streams.
By Barlow, former Spurs player.
any Spurs fans in the chat, we do giveaways too randomly throughout the year. We gave out so many of them that Amazon's out of Baby Yodi, but we gave out a lot of Baby Yodis, Baby
Wemby,
Funko Pops,
the
trading card sets.
cards,
Yep.
yeah.
A lot of fun on the channel. All we ask is for a thumbs up.
Oh, I could go for some bus rancheros.
I remember Tim Duncan getting ejected for laughing. That was absolutely ridiculous.
That.
Yeah. Yes. What was his name? The ref. He actually looks like JL a little bit. The ref that threw him out. What JL? He does look like JL.
He's not as handsome as JL.
Joey something or made both free throws.
Oh, Yodi's definitely going for the Magic.
Patrick Joey Crawford. Thank you, Phil. Yes, I would love Cooper. If the Spurs get Cooper Flag, Wemby Flag, Castle Fox Dynasty.
You will lose your mind.
Anthony gets it to Wendell Carter Jr. Bucket, good. 38-23. The winner of this game earns the 7th seed and will play Boston. The loser will play the winner of Miami and Chicago for the 8th seed. As Trae Young gets in the paint, gets a layup. It's 38-25. I do believe in Magic Dragon. Fill the pill with the answer. Cowboy D. All right, so how the NBA plan works is right now the Orlando Magic are the 7th seed, the Atlanta Hawks are the 8th seed. Whoever Wagner for 3, no good. Whoever wins becomes the 7th seed this game. The Heat and Bulls play more. KCP for 3, no good. And the Hawks kick it out of bounds. They can't get the ball.
Whoever loses this game will play the winner
of the Heat Bulls.
The Heat Bulls game.
And then the winner of that game is the 8th seed. So if the Hawks lose tonight and the Hawks lose the next game, they become a lottery team, which, as a Spurs fan, I have a vested interest in because the Spurs own their unprotected first-round pick. Now, the Hawks have gotten better quicker than a lot of people thought they would.
Much better than we were expecting.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be a lottery team this year, and they are.
We certainly did at the beginning of the season.
They're a playing team that's only going to get better. Jalen Johnson's missed a ton. Cole Anthony, beautiful runner in the paint. Jalen Johnson's missed a ton of time with the injury to his shoulder. You got Dyson Daniels having a breakout year. Zachary Sashi will be in year number 2. So they're trending in the right direction. That looked like a travel, but no travel. I just mentioned Zachary Sashi with a step back 3, good, 40-28. Flag will be like 80-0. I think Cooper Flag will be okay. There's almost a turnover. Wow. Nothing going right for Atlanta.
42-28.
Orlando almost turns the ball over, and then the ball ends up in their hands again, and they get it to Black in the paint and gets the layup. 42-28 is right. Tony Kimball, or you could start here. Yeah, actually I would. Trae Young for 3, short. Franz Wagner with the rebound. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, by the way, if you're hanging out today. That's all we ask for here. No memberships, no Patreon. Not going to beat you over the head with gambling crap. There's a 3 for Wendell Carter Jr. Let's go!
Fans
2025.
Loving this.
The Strange Tutor, thank you for stopping in. They're looking bad tonight. Cooper Flag. Listen, we're in a timeout. Cooper Flag, Stephon Castle, Victor Wembanyama, De'Aaron Fox. If that's not a dynasty, then Spurs are doing something wrong. Because the Masters was the event of the year and don't see it being surpassed. Brian, I don't follow golf. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. BC, let's F and go. That's right.
I did see that Rory was so emotional when he finally won it. He was so happy. That was nice.
Hawks are down 17. Hawaii. We haven't been together live in a long time.
No, it's been a very long time.
She's been like mad at me for like forever.
Stop. That's not what happened.
Whoa, hey now. Not we're on stream. Maybe during halftime. 5 Lug Racing, my NASCAR expert. What's going on? Don, how you doing? If anybody's a fan of NASCAR, check out 5 Lug Racing. He is doing an awesome job over there. Has tons of guests on from pit crews. And I'm not a NASCAR guy, but when I've checked out a lot of your videos, you've kept me entertained. And that's saying something because I'm not a NASCAR guy. Great, go Spurs, go. Well, You don't want to say Cooper Flag blew a 6-point lead with 40 seconds left. That was a team meltdown. That team, the last 8 minutes, I believe, just
They
absolutely fell apart.
down hard.
Mark, they're putting a lot of gas on it. Like here with second, first round, Mike. I don't know what they're going to do, Alex. You're welcome. They could trade that. Honestly, I would love them to get Rasheer Fleming.
You like Fleming
I
a
really
lot,
like
yeah.
Fleming. He's 6'9" with a 7'5" wingspan. He shot 42% from three this season. Seems like he really fits the needs for the team. Also in the offseason, I'd like them to get the Dancing Bear, Gershon Yabusele, who played with Wendy in the Olympics. I don't think he's going to want to stay in Philly. If I was him, would you rather go to a team that have a guy you played in the Olympics, a fellow Frenchman, a team that's on the up and coming, or a team that is lost when you have a franchise player who can't stay healthy at all? And you say, well, Wendy was shut down for half the season. I know it was a fluke
That
thing.
was a really fluke thing.
Joel Embiid is injured every year. Joel Embiid missed the first 2 years of his career due to injuries.
Okay, so two things. Asia, I'm sorry, struggling. And request for Mikey.
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go! Go Ninja, go Ninja, go! Go Ninja, go Ninja, go! Go, go, go!
I love when Mikey does ninja rap.
I don't know why we have all these plushies, guys. I watch the games alone sometimes, so I'll have a Selena Gomez PNG next to me, and then everybody
And you're part of the couch contingent?
part of the couch. Mike Malone next for his coach, and was like, "What? No, no, no."
Oh, yeah, I saw that same article. Got really
It was
excited for like
terrible.
half a second.
We got a good crowd in here. It's our
Awesome.
biggest crowd in a long time. Hate Watch 2025 in the house. We actually are calling this a hate watch, guys, because I'm a Spurs fan. So, and she's becoming one. Or
Castle fan.
thank you, John.
Right, Asia? He's so good, especially when he does ninja rap.
I kind of miss calling the playoffs. I'm not gonna lie.
You're gonna call the playoffs? If you decide to, I'm not gonna get mad.
It'd be one team. It would be one team only.
Ooh,
There's a runner
Marie
calling
Wolf.
it. I don't know. Thank you, Levi. I appreciate it.
I promise not to get mad if you decide to.
It would maybe a team with a lot of Spurs players on it. Which team has the most former Spurs on it, guys? Is it the Kings right now?
Is it the Kings or the Bulls?
Bulls have Wendell Carter Jr. with the offensive putback and one. What's up, Sleep Freak? The Kings have DeMar DeRozan, obviously. There's been a lot of shuffling of players around during the trade. They used to have. Shoot, I can't remember.
Oh, someone would like to see the game.
The game, you got it.
Sucker!
The Carter Jr. at the line for one, and I was rooting for the Orlando Magic to win this game, and I predicted they would win. I did not predict the first half.
I am totally okay with this score. 47-30 with 6:45 left. I am totally cool with this.
I'm cheating on the Spurs.
No, we're rooting for the Spurs by rooting against the Hawks.
It's true. Atlanta ball. Zachary Sachet in the paint gets rejected by Franz Wagner. No. Kings have Eubanks too. Drew Eubanks, that's right.
Are the Blazers in the playoffs? No.
Not at all. The Chicago Bulls are, who have the legend Zach Collins, and Trey Jones was playing phenomenally. He's been out for weeks.
His ankle. He's been.
I miss the excitement from playoff basketball.
Totally calling both playoffs.
No.
Yeah,
A JLTV thing we're stopping. I would be one team though.
Yeah. You can pick a team and you can call it. That's fine, honey.
I'm gonna be ESPN again. Not all the games are on TNT; they're on ESPN. 5,000 points, 13 rims, and 1,000 assists first 4 seasons. LeBron James, Chris Paul, Russell Westbrook, Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic, Anthony Edwards, and Franz Wagner at age 23 or younger. That is good company to be in.
Yeah, it is.
Spurs top 5 seed next year. Absolutely. Well, I don't know top 5. Official Zay Crush, but I do think they'll be top 8. Playoffs are busted. If they're not a playoff team next year, I really, if Stefan Castle can improve his 3-point shooting, he's going to be ridiculously good for us.
I'm excited to see what he can do during when he has like an off season to really work on it.
We're on timeout right now, official timeout. Yeah, exactly. Veronica, Rocker, I hope when we play, I watched Stefan Castle's highlights today, which I
Oh,
to
it was
her,
so
and
good.
Wendy was in the first half of the video, and it made me really, really
And their
miss him.
chemistry is good.
Ball's gonna get knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Orlando ball.
He seems to be healing up really nicely from the clot. Sounds like the surgery really accelerated the pace of his recovery. So
Lost immunity if the Hawks lose between the Heat. Yes, Bill retired, Dennis. Between the Heat and the Bulls, which team we would rather play? Atlanta. I don't know which team they had a worse season record against. We have a foul on Atlanta. Heat are better. Then I guess we're rooting for the Miami Heat. Carl rebounding with his face. Yeah, Medicare. He does need to work his free throws too. He does. 47 to 30. He's a rook. 20-year-old rookie too, I believe, and probably rookie of the year, which would mean back-to-back rookie of the years for the San Antonio Spurs. Oh yeah, I forgot Jonathan Yukon guy over there. That's correct, Clown's fine. No playing if you're top 6. Trae Young chewing on his mouthpiece, one of my pet peeves for NBA players. I can't stand when Steph Curry does it. I just want to pop him in the face. Orlando ball. That was a non-shooting foul.
I just don't really know. I mean, Trae sort of irritates me.
Moncaro for 3. Wendell Carter Jr. with the rebound. The putback gets
Ooh.
We might have a goaltend.
Who's that guy?
That was a goaltend. That's his name, guy.
Oh, I got it right.
Who's that guy?
It was that guy.
Biggest lead of the game. 19 points. Dyson Daniels for 3 in the corner, no good. Wendell Carter Jr. with the rebound falls down. Oh no, I think he's staying down.
He's down.
He might be hurt.
He's
And he just ran up the court, so maybe it's just a
no, he's
thing.
limping.
He is limping. They're gonna have to call a timeout and get him out of there.
Yeah, they said he rolled his ankle.
There's a missed jumper.
Oh wow.
He's hurt.
Yeah, he's not feeling good.
No, Wendell Carter Jr. just got hurt, guys. We're gonna have a whistle.
And they're gonna take him out, I imagine.
He's trying to walk it off.
He is.
It's playoff basketball. You play hurt, man.
Oh yeah, look
Go,
at how he
Sheba.
went down on his ankle. It just went.
Patrick says, will you let her cover the first minute of the second quarter? Nice, Howard.
That guy.
All right, go ahead. Start calling it. You're up.
No.
49-30.
I'm here for the color.
Headband guy. Call him how you see it.
It is headband guy.
Headband guy to another headband guy.
Yeah.
Headband guy with the bucket.
Yeah, that was like wasn't even an interesting bucket. That was just they're lucky it went in.
It's a runner. They run on the paint. 49-32. Quick 3 down the other end's no good. I don't want to see Orlando start settling for 3s left and right.
No.
Get
I
relaxed with the
don't. And I
lead.
don't want to see the game tighten up either. I'd like to.
Trae Young with the ball in the paint. Runner. In and out.
I don't need this to be a nail biter.
Carter apparently is okay. He just got the rebound. He walked it off.
Well, good for him.
Playoff basketball. Walk it on. Carl throws it cross court to Wagner.
Whoa, that was a nice 3.
Anthony for 3. 1-point lead. And a timeout. Or no, a foul. We have some substitutions. The Orlando Magic bench has 23 points. The Atlanta Hawks bench has 6.
Wow.
The Hawks are 2-2 against both Miami and the Bulls. Hawks won the most recent 2 games in both cases. So, okay. Cole Anthony going to the bench. 20 points is wee. Trae Young with the ball got Carter on him. That's a huge mismatch. Blows right by him. Oh, it gets fouled.
That's about what it sounds like, yeah.
Blue guy dribbles down the basket. Red guy tries to block. He missed. Blue guy scores. Yay. Yeah, she tried calling the game earlier. It was a little rough.
Hey, you were busy doing your things. I call the game. I'm here to watch the game.
They haven't. Once they have been.
Not my skill set.
The thing is, Trae Young was starting and playing very well for Chicago, and he's not Trae Young. Sorry, Trae Jones, and he's been out.
Yeah, he injured his ankle, and he's been out for weeks.
3 weeks, I think. First free throw was good for Trae Young. I got the Trays in my head now. That happened to me all the time on the channel. I would call Trae Jones Trae Young and vice versa if I was talking trade rumors.
Borgathon.
Oh, okay, Bargathon. So we want Miami to win tomorrow. We want Miami to win. Okay.
I'm totally okay with that.
52-33. My corner thing's slightly off. I'm gonna move it just a little bit.
Okay.
Just slightly to the right. Did that do it?
Come on.
Orlando ball. Paulo Macaro gets it swatted out of bounds. It's going to stay with Orlando. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Paulo 0 for 4. Paulo 4. And Hammer.
Oh,
Anywhere.
there are the matchups.
No, Orlando and Atlanta split 2-2, but the very last game of the year was Orlando and Atlanta, and it meant nothing. Moncaro with the miss. And a foul on Onkagwu. He's going to jaw at the refs. Good idea. Keep yourself in check.
I really like the guy whose actual name is Guy.
You like
He's
Guy?
fun to watch.
Okay. All right. I'm guessing Steph Curry doesn't have uncontrollable cussing issues. Or maybe he does. I'm guessing not, but I think Chicago stands a better chance to be at Atlanta than Miami does. Levi and Fred, I don't know. I did not watch Miami or Chicago enough this year. I mean, Chicago made a huge roster change trading Zach LaVine to the Kings. They ended up getting Trey Jones and Zach Collins from the Spurs, and I think a future first-round pick. I think Chicago should have got a lot more. What's up, Damon Hernandez? He says, "Come on, Hawks." Oh no, you're in the wrong place for that.
Oh no.
Guys pronounced Dennis. You mess with me. Is his last name really place Gay? Pronounced Gay.
He is. I find him entertaining.
I was about to start the clock. We have another whistle as soon as the ball gets inbounded. There's going to be a technical foul.
They weren't calling a lot at the beginning of the game, but they seem to be calling a lot more now.
Howdy, Robert. Next Hawks game, if you lose, is Friday. So I'll see you guys Friday. Hopefully, barring a huge comeback. That's not red.
It's actually kind of like a pink.
This is red. I'm just showing the
sticker cup.
resting my cup on your. This is happening. That's something I haven't done live on stream before.
Oh, honey.
I think there wasn't room for my cup there. Anyway. Magic ball, corner 3. No good. Wow, another whistle. This is going to go against Orlando. It's going to be Atlanta ball. 53-33, 3:45 to go. Josh Giddey has
great hair. Isaac.
Josh Giddey had that huge 3 against the Lakers, didn't he, at the end of the game? He has been playing well for them. So, I mean, I don't know. If Atlanta gets absolutely blown out, it's 2 free throws for Atlanta. Okay. I can't tell if Atlanta's in the bonus. TNT's not showing me that. Yang at the line for 2. First one's good. 53-34. And it's been not the game I thought we were going to have.
No, I thought it was going to be a much tighter game. I'm okay with this.
Damien, I get it.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, so Nico, I will explain that real quick for you. 7 and 8 play right now between, obviously, Orlando and Atlanta. The winner is the 7 seed. 9 and 10 play tomorrow, the Heat and the Bulls. The winner of that game plays the loser of this game, and then the winner of that game is the 8 seed.
Isaac threw it down.
Jonathan Isaac with a dunk. Don't fake. Jonathan Isaac with the thunder dunk. Whoop. Wrong one. There you go.
Thunder. Dunk of justice.
And while we were playing the video, Atlanta turned it over again in an easy layup for Boncaro.
7-35 with just over 3 minutes left.
Gosh, Dyson Daniels with the ball gets double teamed. Almost turned it over. Now we're going to have another foul. They're throwing a lot of fouls.
Usually, yeah, we watched the draft last night. Rich actually came over to watch it with me, which was really nice.
Skywoo, I hope the Hawks are done and it's like they lose this game and the next one. And I did watch the WNBA draft and I knew one player.
I mean, that was the one that
did I know anybody else?
No, you did not.
I didn't even know there was another team. You know what was crazy last night? Watching that draft is one of the teams picked like 3rd, 4th, and 6th. Was it Washington? That was
I think it was.
ridiculous. First free throw is good. One more free throw coming up. 3 minutes to go. And a huge lead for Orlando.
I was excited because not only did Paige Beckers go #1, but all 3 UConn players got drafted.
So, Alan, they don't really move up a lot. Right now, the Spurs have the 8th overall pick in the draft. That means, I believe, a 6% chance to get Cooper Flag. If Atlanta loses both and joins the lottery, I think it's less than 1%. But I'd rather have some chance than no chance.
Well, also, the higher we can get multiple picks, the better.
Yeah. Boncaro with the ball, 6 on the shot clock. Passes it over. Wagner with an air ball 3. Oof. Air. Coast to coast layup for George Nang. Good.
The game.
Now a turnover by Orlando. Trae Young for 3.
Oh.
Do not let him get going. Timeout.
No. We can't have that
57-41.
happen. We're watching the game on TNT.
Wendy said he's just here for.
He's here.
Engage. Make it so.
Ooh.
Play-Doh. I don't know. And remember with Make It So. George Nee Wang. What?
But who else is here today that isn't usually here, honey?
Groot's here. I'm good. Anyway, so thank y'all for hanging out tonight.
While we're at commercial break,
We are going to do some raids at halftime. 2 YouTube buddies are calling these games as well, so I want to show them some love and hit them with some thumbs up. Miss TSR, I'm surprised you don't also follow Connecticut Sun.
oh, Asia, who said I don't?
There you go. I don't.
Yeah, I watch a ridiculous amount, like a
It's-
truly ridiculous amount of basketball.
She does. She watches more than I do.
Yeah, I watch all the UConn games, men's and women's. I watch a lot of the women's games. I watched all of Unrivaled, and I watch all the Spurs
You
games.
just watch the Hell's Spurs games
And
now,
then
too.
so I'll watch like
We're at timeout, by the way.
sometimes I'll watch like the Blazers because they've got Klingon. You know, I like to watch the UConn players around the league, so I definitely catch the highlights of those games if my players play well.
Hawks lose. It guarantees at least 15th place. Okay. We'll just go from 13th to 14th chance. We just stay at 14th. We stay. We don't. It doesn't matter much between 15 and 14, but it does give you a little more control over who you draft. Bart, what's going on? You said lucky guy. Who, me? This game is no, it's not finished. It's not.
The Connecticut Suns are a WNBA team.
That's a hard font to read. Can you read that right there? Upper foe? An interesting font. It's very hard to read your name though. No, Kakashi, no Warriors and Grizzlies games. When I first started the channel back in 2019, I would stream both games. I would be doing double headers left and right.
Oh, that must be exhausting.
It's a great way to grow the channel, but I can't do that anymore. I have way too many hobbies
And a girlfriend.
and a girlfriend. I have a second YouTube channel, which it's completely unrelated to this. It's bad death metal music and 80s film reviews and no budget movies I did when I was younger. But it's a lot of fun.
Workathon that made me laugh, thank you.
Oh, gotcha, Bart. My lady watch a ball. Let's watch a random movie. Howard, I'm waiting for the rest of that comment. Got it? Oh, well, thank you for Kakashi. Appreciate it. A lot of people's first time on the stream tonight. I'm a huge Spurs fan. She joins me for Spurs streams when she can. We are covering the lottery results in May on May 12th
And the draft.
and the draft in June. Absolutely live for that. I'm hoping to get one or both of my friends over that are Utah Jazz fans. We're in Connecticut, and I know 2 Utah Jazz fans. What are the odds? I think at least Jeff will be for it. So we get the live lottery results. The Utah Jazz have never had a first pick overall. So they're obviously hoping for that so they can get Cooper Flag. The Jazz were clearly hanking post All-Star break.
That's an understatement.
It's an understatement, so that should be a lot of fun.
Hey, Vexo.
But yeah, Spurs fan, there are a lot of combinations of numbers.
Yeah.
What'd you see, Howard? I'm waiting. All right, back to the game. It's Orlando ball. Franz Wagner with it. The game is in Orlando, and the lead has been cut to 16. Orlando was up by as much as 22, but Atlanta starting to put it together a little bit here in the second quarter. Now we have a foul. What was a relatively Whistle-free game in the first.
It is not anymore.
Not been the case in the second. Yes, we did, Mark. This is a hate watch against the Hawks.
Look at this.
For the record, though.
We got their pick.
That's not what I was going to say. I was going to say if there are any Hawks fans in the chat, you are welcome here. Please don't take it personal. It's just, as she said, we get your pick.
Yeah.
So we're hoping you lose well playing.
Vested interest in this
Yes.
game. And we are not people who generally root against, we root for, but, vested interest.
Atlanta's been in the play-in every year since it started. I did not know that.
Really?
I had no idea. 2 free throws for Joseph of the Corey kind. 59-41, 18-point game. Trae Young with the ball for Atlanta. Starts a drive. That's another foul.
Target is to sit still for this long.
Wow. That's an and one.
Is it on my guy?
Wow, they're calling everything fouling. Don't take it personal. Yeah, don't take it personal. Help you lose. The Warriors are 0-3 in the plane. I did not know that. 59-43. Oh, maybe it is Gig. His name. Or is that just really taken out of context? He missed the free throw. Wow, he missed it bad. All right, well, free throw shooting not his forte. It is Orlando ball 59-43. Under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Bonjour, Arno.
Bonjour indeed. Von Carl with the ball at the elbow. Out to Wagner. He's going to fire off a three. Boy, he really takes forever to get that thing off.
Yeah.
That's a slow windup.
It's like Sohan.
Yeah. That's my Jeremy Sohan. Hawks try to get it up quick in transition. The Orlando Magic get back. Pumped it out of bounds. It'll be Atlanta ball 19 on the shot clock. That Borghoff, I was just thinking that his shooting is so slow. Very, very slow form. Yes, Victor Wembanyama would absolutely defensive player there if he stayed healthy.
Yeah.
I agree.
Do you think he just hesitated? We'll have to keep an eye on that.
I think he shoots normally slow.
I think he shoots slow, but we'll keep an eye on that.
Dyson Daniels in the paint, layup. Good.
It wasn't a shot.
The closest it's been in a while. 14-point game. Jesse, it is the second quarter. Bronchero? So are you saying you want LeBron James and Paulo Banchero? Okay, man. Speaking of which, Banchero, he has the ball at the moment. A minute to go. Gets it into Wagner. Wagner passes it out. And 4 on the shot clock. Back to Wagner. The runner is...
Can't believe that went in.
The shot clock was expiring. Banchero with the bank shot and one. Adam Hammer with the $5 super chat says Spurs 2026 champs. Put it on the board. Yes, it might. If we win in 26,
you're lying.
Which would be next year.
Lose your mind.
We're not trading Wendy either.
Oh no.
And if they do, you'll see the most rage video you ever seen on the channel.
Yes.
Whoever wins defensive coach is from Alton on me. And Damien, okay. I figured. You got a timeout right now? 61-4. Oh, Dyson Daniels has a cut on his hand, getting a little bandage action. Yeah, Borathon, that was
a crazy.
One of the worst trades I think I've
ever seen in my life.
Mushache, Arno, he hit a. I think he's got like 5 points. We'll get to the halftime stats at halftime.
That's just under a minute left to go.
I'm not sure who's going to defensive player. Dyson Daniels should be in the conversation. He led the league with 3 steals a game. Hawks out tonight. Jalen Johnson, Clint Capella, Kobe Buffkin, Larry Nance Jr. Of course, Jalen Johnson went down, I think, some point in January. Due to a shoulder.
They have so many people out with injuries.
Yeah, Jalen Johnson's a big one. He was averaging something like 19, 10, and 5. That's a lot of production to lose out of your starting lineup. Somebody that can score. Oh, that free throw was ugly. That was really short. Mavs fans should be angry. Traded for Glass for Jillian Anthony Davis, was a good player, but Trae Young drives the paint, and he's going to get fouled. They're just calling fouls on everything now.
They're trying to tighten it up.
Von Carl's asking for a challenge. Let's take a look. Young drives. Moncaro with the block on the ball. Where's the foul?
Yeah, that looks clean from that angle.
That was good.
That looks clean.
I don't know.
Oh,
We challenging
they
this?
should challenge it. They should definitely challenge it.
He's giving it the challenge sign. We're in a timeout. When they'll get the next 3 to 4 defensive player of the years?
Yeah,
I think, yeah.
yeah.
He still led the NBA in block shots. He hasn't played since the All-Star break, guys, and he led the NBA in total blocks. That is crazy. Bobby, we're here for Hate Watch
Here.
2025. Boris, it was nice to see Dallas give a tribute to Luca.
Yeah.
Apparently he cried, I think.
Well, I mean, he wasn't looking to leave. We would like
I want Orlando to win, Christopher.
yeah.
If you're a Spurs fan, you want Orlando to win. All Orlando, and then you want the Hawks to lose on Friday to the winner of the Heat Bulls tomorrow.
Oh, thank you, Bobby.
And beautiful. Wow. Bob, you hitting my girlfriend? I'll have to give you one of these.
I thought you were going to do the quad.
I break for Nico Harrison. And he's a great player, but yeah, he's not Luca. This game is in Orlando, and it's a no call. Orlando wins the challenge.
Of course they should.
Gonzalez, what's up? Yo, yo, yo. Bear is not here tonight.
No.
No, Mr. Bear.
Oh, no, that's his beer.
Oh, beer. Oh, sorry. Go for Orlando.
He is very hands-on.
Bobby Star. That was a clean block by Paulo Moncaro. That was a good challenge. 61-45, about 43 seconds to go in the first half. Will I be back next season?
Oh,
yeah. You mean she'll be back next season? Yes, Damien. The winner of the Bulls Heat gets the loser of this one.
Mhm.
Damien, if your Bulls win and they play the Hawks, I'm going to be rooting for your Bulls like I've never rooted for in my life. Oh my God, another foul. George Yang gets fouled.
He tripped.
I don't know if he tripped over his own feet or if he got tripped by Wagner.
I don't think he tripped over his own feet.
If Orlando wins, Derek, they become the 7th seed. It's the Atlanta Hawks that affect the Spurs. If the Atlanta Hawks get knocked out of the play-in, i.e. lose tonight and lose Friday, their pick slides up not much, but it goes from just out of the lottery into the lottery, which means it gives you a little bit more of a chance to get a top 4 pick. First free throw is good. I mean, Jokic or SGA, they're both phenomenal. Tina needs Trae Young to get 10 assists. Well, I hope he gets them for you. Rich, can you read my comment? Asia, I just did.
Oh, sweetheart.
I read it.
Yes.
61-47. If your comment passed up and I missed it, put it in there again until I see it. Well, don't spam it, of course. Or put it at TSR Sports. Try to highlight it. Moncaro with the fadeaway jumper. No good. Trae Young will get the loose ball. The shot clock is off. 61-47. A nice Trae. Probably going to take the last shot here, I would assume.
You got to think.
I would think so, yes. Got Moncaro. I'm going to drive on him. Picks up his dribble, throws off a very off-balance shot, and he will miss.
That is 61-47 going into the half.
I like it. I like it. We will take it. All right, before I get to the halftime stats, I would like to do, whoa, it's not quarter 182. We would like to do some raids. Yes, Sirski, what's going on? First off, let's go raid my man Amir, who is an Orlando Magic fan. If you guys could go over to his channel, hit the thumbs up, and go give a Go Magic Go, that would be greatly appreciated. He's a good dude.
My computer off the floor so I can join in on the raids.
I've known Amir for 6 years on YouTube. We both started as movie channels. He was the sports critic. I was stuck in the 80s. He was the movie critic, became the sports critic. And I'm going to go run over there too and say hi and give a Let's Go Magic because it's the right thing to do. He's a nice guy. And now we're going to do a second raid here just in a moment. Let's see if we can get him some thumbs up. I see some of you in there. I'll put a Go Magic myself. Get him some thumbs up. He's a good dude, working hard.
Right, I have thumbs up.
I think he's getting close to 4,000 subscribers. Nice. I see you guys. Nice.
Nice. I see you guys in there.
Like it. I like it. I like it. Appreciate you. He's got to be really happy. His team's up 6. He's wearing the he's got an Orlando hat on. He's got, I think, an Orlando jacket. He's all decked out.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. We'll do another raid in just a moment. You guys got the Bulls tomorrow? Looking ahead to the Bulls or Heat have a better chance against it? I really don't know, Cowboy. I honestly don't. I feel like that's a pick 'em. I mean, this game's not over yet. We've seen, as a Spurs fan, I've seen a ton of games where the Spurs were up at half and then got blown out. And the Spurs actually made quite a few comebacks this year. So this game is not over.
No.
Giddey's been lights out. Cavs will be happy with it. Well, yes, they will. Yes, absolutely. Based on the research I did earlier, we want the Hawks. Not the Hawks. We want the Heat. Okay. Christopher says, TSR, y'all are legitimately good people. A great example of how people should. Oh, Christopher, thank you.
That's so sweet.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
You are good people.
That's a
Mikey.
feel like Josh Giddey versus Dyson Daniels. By the way, we really try not to swear on this channel, so if you don't hear any swearing, it's because I try not to. I know kids are watching. I don't want parents to walk by and hear F-bombs and that, so I really try not to.
Don't.
She occasionally swears. I mean, if the Spurs drafted somebody I don't want, or the Giants for that matter, I've been following the NFL draft. Is Shedeur Sanders falling on the draft boards? I try to keep it, I can't obviously read every comment. It's a little busier than normal.
Oh, gonna go raid Larry?
All right, so another person I'd like to raid tonight. He's a Hawks fan, but we're going to be kind to him. It's Larry from the Dixon Way. Great guy. I worked in the once. We did a 2-hour stream together when the Trae Young trade rumors were running rampant. He's an awesome dude, so I'd like to go raid him real quick. And then we'll do the halftime stats. This is his channel right here. And if you can go over there, get him a thumbs up. And maybe the same thing. Go Magic.
Let him know it's a TSR raid.
TSR raid. Larry's a great dude. See, he's got the ESPN thing up, but he watches over the Air HD, so he has no play. So you go say hi to Larry. I'm going to put a Go Magic in there. All right, thank you, Tony. I see him there.
I see some TSR raids in there.
There we go. The TSR raid is raining. Look at us raiding some channels tonight. Doing some good work. Thank you guys. Appreciate you.
Okay, I'm going to put my computer back on the floor.
All right. I did say I was going to go over the halftime stats, and I am a man of my word. So let's do that. Let's go over the halftime statistics for this game. Bit of a surprising first half.
Yeah.
What was really shocking is the refs were not calling any whistle or not calling anything in the first quarter.
And then all of a sudden they found their whistles in the second quarter.
Orlando outscored Atlanta 32-17 in the first. They got outscored 30-29 in the second. So the second quarter was a close one. The first quarter was just crazy. All right, as we take a look. Ooh, all that.
Over there.
I don't know. All right. Well, it's technical difficulty trying to pull up the scoreboard. Okay. For the Atlanta Hawks, Onyeka Okongwu with 7 points. Zachary Rasache with 5. You guys asked how he was playing. Rasache is struggling from the floor a little bit. He's 2 of 6. Mohamed Gay, he has got 7 points. Trae Young with 10. But he's only 3 of 11 from the field, so struggling a bit from the floor. If Atlanta's going to win, they need him to play much better in the second half.
Much better.
Dyson Daniels has 6 points off the bench for Atlanta. Dominic Barlow, former Spur, with 2 points. George Niang with a pretty big first half. He's got 8 points off the bench. They have Jalen Johnson listed in the box score with 0 minutes. He can't play.
He's on the injured list.
Karis LeVert having a really rough first half. 1 of 6 from the floor, 2 points. Terrence Mann has 0. For the Orlando Magic, Paulo Banchero not shooting well. 1 of 7 from the field. He has gone to the line 8 times and hit 7 of them. He's got 9 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists.
He had a lot more than that.
He has a legit shot at a triple double. I think I said quadruple double earlier. Triple double. If I had told you Orlando would be up by 14 and Bankara was 1 of 7 from the field, you'd say that's crazy.
Yeah.
Franz Wagner has 6 points. Wendell Carter Jr., who rolled his ankle but ended up being okay, he has 10 in the first half. Corey Joseph has 6. And KCP, Contavious Caldwell Pope, with 5 points.
Mouthful.
Not shooting well from the field, though. 1 of 5. Off the bench, Jonathan Isaac. He has 4. Colt Anthony with 9. Gary Harris with 3. Caleb Houston with 0. And Anthony Black with 9. Those are our halftime stats. Shooting splits, I forgot to bring that up. 47, 25, 75 for the Magic. 40, 21, 62 for Atlanta. Atlanta's shooting really from everywhere. Okay, well, it is what it is. Still a lot of time left. We'll see. I don't want to say this game's over yet. I know some people say, no, the game's over. Never, ever.
No.
I've seen way too many games in my life that we've seen players score. Reggie Miller, Tracy McGrady score an obscene amount of points at the end of a game. So definitely not over. I think I missed a super chat.
Oh, look
Paul
at that.
F with the super chat, $10. Thank you.
Thank
Paul.
you.
I see somebody said, can you scroll out? So the thing is, it's way over here for me. If I scroll out from that, you're going to be not going to be able to read it because the text is going to be so tiny. It's going to be, it's not going to work. Trust me.
Yeah.
If you're really looking for stats, I mean, Google's right there too. I wish I could show the stats, but it doesn't.
I mean, you can just go Google ESPN box score.
The problem is the points are way over to the right. It's field goal attempts, 3-pointers, I think fouls, rebounds, assists, then points, and we would have to be pushed way over to the screen there, and I don't want to smush this over.
Yeah.
147 million next year, 44 million below the luxury tax. What were we talking about? Salary cap? Speaking of salary caps, my goodness, Bradley Beal, what a horrible contract. How are the Phoenix Suns going to get out of that?
Wait, what's his contract?
He's making 15 million a year. He's got a max deal right now, or the equivalent of a max deal, and the only other players making that much are all stars and the best players in the game.
Is that Krispy Kreme's? No.
That's giving Shaq in a shoebox. He's giving it CPR.
What is happening?
No, I saw a brief thing pop up, 5 Lug Racing, Bradley Beal to the Spurs. I'm like, I'm not going to cover that. There's 0% chance it happens.
Oh, it's a hawk. He's giving CPR.
Oh, it's a hawk in a shoebox, and Shaq's giving him CPR.
Hilarious. Oh, that's really
Bradley Beal's a
funny.
no trade clause.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh my gosh. Beal, the Suns did fire the coach.
Yeah,
I
they
think you
did.
said 3 coaches in 3 years.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Nobody's lasted more than a year with them.
What a mess. That's got to be one of the worst super teams of all time. Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant, and Devin Booker. I mean, a lot of people when they put those 3 together, I was like, wow, that should be at least a Western Conference finals contender. And they suck. Yeah, Robert, he's on a terrible contract.
You just never know who's going to have chemistry, though.
Count up 9. You got a whole half for it to happen. LeBoy, the game's been good. Our pick, so for the Atlanta pick to become a lottery pick, Atlanta has to lose tonight and Friday.
Right.
Damian, interesting take there. From the Suns, I'd only want Booker. Yeah, yep, as well.
Don't you have plans Friday? Sure, comic shows.
I do, but I will leave early if I have to.
Okay.
I've already decided I'll do that. Yeah, the show starts at 7.
Sorry, it just occurred to me that
the early bird's at 6, but Mike already knows I can't bring him home. So I mean,
Okay.
if I have to leave early at like 6:30 to get home for a 7:30 game again, I will. There we go. Not only do they suck, they added some true point guard distributors, and it didn't even matter. Kevin Durant will play next year. I don't want Durant on the Spurs.
No, I don't want him.
I know there's the rumors going around. Some Spurs fans want him. Some Spurs fans don't. I just don't like the age, contract, and how much we'd have to give up.
I don't think it's worth it.
I mean, maybe he would do well in San Antonio because he wouldn't have to be the guy. Like he was the guy in Golden State, but he wasn't the guy. He wasn't the leader. He was there to score and did a lot of scoring. And with Wemby, he would be the number 2 guy. Maybe he would do better in that role. I don't know if he's not the number 2 in Phoenix. He's number 1, I think.
I just don't want to. I think what we're building is really good, and I don't want to mess with that.
Yeah, I've heard about Durant too. It's age. I mean, that would for any team to be bringing Kevin Durant, it's a win now move.
Yeah.
The Spurs aren't win now. We're still building. I know somebody said Spurs championship next year. I don't think we're going to be there yet. Maybe in the next 2 or 3 years, hopefully. But that's such a short term move to bring Durant in at this point. If Kevin was 5 years younger, okay, I would get it. Maybe I still don't want him, depending on how much it would cost to get him. But it's a very win now move, and I would think he's going to want to go to somebody that's ready to win now as well.
Yeah.
Although we said the same thing about Chris Paul, and Chris Paul went to the Spurs, and they were definitely not a contender. Yeah, I agree. And when he went to the Warriors, they had that.
Yeah.
Of course, they were also a championship caliber team when he went there, so he made a championship caliber team just even more so a championship caliber team. I saw a thing about Giannis possibly to the Spurs. I would love to see that version of the Twin Towers, but I think it's more of a pipe dream.
Yeah. Asia, who went to school in Texas?
I think Kevin Durant did.
Did he?
I think. I don't know. Or should be Thomas. I have no idea. I think Durant would do better as a second option. Wemby first. I mean, yeah. I think that's why, for the Spurs fans in the chat, I don't think.
Yes.
I think that's why Devin Vassell is not working well at the Spurs because he's
Yeah.
not. He's going to be the third or probably the fourth option on that team now if he's not starting lineup with Castle, Fox, and Wemby. And I don't think he's going to operate well like that. Speaking of Steph Curry,
There he is.
Tony, I've talked about that on the channel a lot. The Suns and the Nets gave up a ton of assets. I believe the Phoenix Suns don't control their own first round pick again until 2032.
Oh.
Gave up a ton of assets to make their team with Durant and other players, of course, and it just backfired. I don't think Giannis will be walking. I kind of hope he doesn't. I mean, I'd like him on the Spurs, but
Okay. Thanks, Asia.
I'll make him stay there. Yeah. Those 2 stars, I mean, technically the Spurs have 2 stars right now, De'Aaron Fox and Victor Wembanyama.
And up and coming.
And up and coming Castle. There you go, Arno. Alien, Castle, and Fox.
Yeah. Wait to see what the 3 of them can do together next year.
If we could pay for,
I don't think you can get him for cheap.
I don't think you can get him for
Not
cheap either.
cheap enough anyway.
He's under Wemby's Castle. What's going on? Thank you for stopping in. Kevin Durant's under contract next year for around $50 million. If you're the Phoenix Suns, you're going to try to recoup all those first round assets you don't have right now. And you're going to be looking at the Spurs saying, give us 3 or 4 first round picks.
No.
Naz Reid, Miles Turner, Gershon Yabusele. There's going to be some free agents out there. Asia, he's an all-star. He's a top 75 player. He's one of the greatest scorers of all time. But he's not the guy he was 10 years ago.
No.
His defense is only going to keep getting worse as he gets older. He has a massive contract. I think some folks think if we bring in Kevin Durant, we're instantly a championship team, and I
don't think so.
so.
Also,
I don't think he's going to be there.
Caravan.
Is he late first round or?
I don't know that he hasn't made a decision yet on whether he's going to stick around UConn or go to the draft. He's got 1 more year.
Does he?
Yeah, he's a junior. I'm hoping he'll stick around for 1 more year.
Phoenix is in a bad negotiating position. That's fair over thumb because they don't have any first round picks.
Yeah.
Pizza, Stormy Daniels.
It depends. What did I do that day? If I'm hiking, it's always a burger. I'll always crave a burger after hiking.
Devin, Jeremy, Blake, Phoenix gets Trae Young. That's a lot of. So wait. I almost think that works out for Atlanta well, or sorry, for Phoenix. And then they're going to have Trae Young, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal. What do they do there?
So we got some Caravan fans in here.
I guess so.
I love it. I love it.
What if Embiid goes to Houston? Philly's going to want a ton for Joel Embiid, even though he can't stay healthy to save his life.
No, he cannot.
Abysmal year this year. I would not trade for Joel Embiid.
No.
His health is way too big of a question mark.
I agree.
Phoenix might buy out Beal. Yeah, that's gonna be an expensive buyout. The first they had ace and Atlanta pick is higher number. Spurs may trade them for a super. I mean, if Atlanta picks, if they become a lottery and it moves higher than 8, could we trade the eighth pick? Yes. In a perfect world, for starters, this would be crazy if the Atlanta pick actually became the first overall pick. If the Atlanta becomes a lottery team and that pick became Cooper Flag, Atlanta fans would hate us
Yes, forever.
forever. But then, yes, I think you look at trading the eighth pick because don't forget, lottery players, the higher up in the lottery they get picked, the bigger contract it's going
Yeah,
to
the
be.
more money.
And if the Spurs were to luck out and get 1-4-1, there's going to be some huge rookie contracts moving forward. So, yeah, you would dump the eighth spot. That trade for Paul George was a disaster, Asia. Trae Young with the ball and took the people's elbow
Right in the head.
right in the dome. Let me get quarter 3 up, by the way, because we are back. Back in the saddle again. Looks like the score holds up. We get, yeah, Stingray, one more game Friday. 61-47. If the score holds up. That was Paulo Banchero with the people's elbow.
Yeah, it was right to the dome.
They can't, yeah, the Suns can't buy him out either.
Wow. I wouldn't mind being hated either, Bart. I got no problem with that.
Indeed, Omar, I agree. All right, Trae Young with the ball, guarded by Franz Wagner. Huge mismatch there. 3 on the shot clock, though. Now switch. Young for 3. Oof. That was a brick. That just barely caught the rim. The Orlando Magic have a 17-3 record when scoring 60-plus points in the first half, when they had 61.
That is a good sign.
That is a very good sign. 10 on the shot clock for Orlando. Banchero with the ball, really struggling from the floor tonight. He's 1 of 7. Zips over to KCP. Over to Joseph for 3. Boom! 64-47. Let's go. No, Tracy, this is Hate Watch 2025. As I looked away, who hit that 2? That was a quick 2. You have no idea.
That's a big if Kawhi is healthy.
Damn, brah. Wendell Carter Jr. with the ball over to Banchero. 6 on the shot clock for Orlando. Banchero with an alley-oop to Carter, way off. Going to go out of bounds. That's a turnover for Orlando. Yes, definitely heard about Damian Lillard's blood clot. Same injury as Victor Wembanyama, different location on the body. Same injury. Oh, no. Did we just Trae Young shooting a 3? They're not going to give Trae Young the shooting foul. He wants the call. They're not going to give it to him.
He's mad right now.
Let's take a look. That should be a shooting foul. I actually agree with Trae Young. Franz Wagner ran into him and immediately shot the ball. I kind of agree with him.
I like that you call it fairly.
I mean, I'm rooting for Orlando, but I can't call it. I see. I think that
was the call.
The call's a call. Dyson Daniels loses the ball. That's a turnover. Orlando ball. (64-49). 12 on the shot clock for Orlando. KCP with the ball over to Carter. Carter's going to drive in the paint. And gets blocked. And he hurt his ankle again. He's done.
That guy's having a rough night.
He's done for the night. Gay would have slammed down the other, and I think Wendell Carter Jr. is going to have to sit his butt down. This is the second time he's hurt his ankle tonight. He's clearly limping.
Trying to walk it off.
He's limping. He already walked it off once. How many times can you keep walking off an ankle?
Well, it depends. How much further up or down the mountain do you need to go?
No. Well, he's not going up and down the mountain. He's playing basketball.
I know.
He just dumped the ball. It shot me up. All right, well, just tape it up and put some Bengay on it. Put some tussin on it. Put a little tussin
dirt on it.
Put a little tussin in it. Put a little bone. Get that tussin in there. Trae Young with the ball, 13 on the shot clock, starts to drive, gets in the paint, and gets run over by Wendell Carter Jr.
Okay.
Little Dallas
Did
Cowboy.
not stop him from dunking.
He seriously rolled it. He hurt his ankle again and went to the floor.
Oh, and then he immediately, though.
Grabbed his knees, so he's all beat up. Am my butt hurt? No, Asia. Butt hurt. Get out of here. Carter still seems gimpy. I might take him out of the game if I was Orlando for now. Go tape up his ankle. 66-52. Trae Young at the line. He's got 13 points. One more free throw on the way. He's got 4 assists on the night, Tina. So you're looking for him to get 10, it sounds like. Doing math there. Trae Young has the worst hair in the league.
It's not great.
Yeah. Not great. Wendell Carter Jr. with the ball at the moment gets out to Franz Wagner. 10 on the shot clock. Oh. Offensive foul. Beyond Orlando. These refs have been calling blowing the whistle. Ever since somebody said they're letting them play. Jinxed us. Bobby, we might be back Friday. Wow, another foul. This is crazy.
It's getting a little wild.
But thank you, Bobby. This is ridiculous. The refs are calling everything. Forced team foul on Orlando already with 8:53 to go in the third quarter. Tony, I don't know what's going on. The first quarter was a nice, clean game. They let them play, and then just everything now. Trae Young runner good. This is the closest it's been in a while. 11
Yeah,
points.
11 points.
Clippers over the Lakers? Interesting. Kawhi playing the whole series, though, Robert? He is a walking injury himself. I mean, he really is. Boncaro with the ball.
But he has the best laugh.
He does. Passes it out, and Joseph misses the three. Atlanta ball looking to cut this to single digits. The first time it's been to that since the first quarter, I think.
Yeah, since the beginning of the first quarter.
It's crazy. Trae Young out to Dyson Daniels. 11 on the shot clock. Dyson's going to drive in the paint. Back out to Trae. Trae gets blocked. Or Joseph with the block.
Yeah.
Here's Orlando ball. And Wagner with the reverse play.
Go, Wagner.
Nice. Runs. Over 217. Oh boy, on Cuba. I don't know.
I don't know about that.
$68.55.
Oh,
Wendell Carter Jr. with a block. So much for that bum leg.
Right?
Orlando ball.
I guess they were right to leave him in.
KCP for 3. Missed the 3. Chicago with the rebound. Magic ball.
The refs do want a competitive game.
I guess so, Spurs, man. And the runner in the paint is good, and it's 68-57.
I am not liking the way this is going.
DSC 161. I mean, they're a young team. Atlanta has a lot of young players too. Carter Jr. has Wolverine level regeneration.
He really does. All right, I'm going to step away for a minute.
Okay.
Just be back.
This TSR is leaving the stream. That means Selena's coming up. All right. Boom, like that, we have a co-host. See how easy it is? Here's a real question if we get flagged. Will he still wear number 2? Number 2 in the rafters? Tony, I don't think Kawhi played long enough for number 2 to be in the rafters. Sure, he had a very good back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year as a Finals MVP. Left on bad terms. I don't know if it's going to go up in the rafters. What's up, Saul77? No, she's not going home. Swag, I'm a little worried about them coming back. I've heard they are a second half team, and right now they are making this game much more competitive than I'd rather be. Playing the Hall of Fame, Tony, probably. He's had a very injury-plagued career. We're in a timeout, by the way, guys, if we're just kind of yapping here. Injury-plagued career for sure. 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, 2-time Finals MVP with 2 different teams. He'll get in. That dude could have stayed healthy his whole career. Well, if he never got hurt against Golden State, that was really started the downfall. Who the heck knows? Arnold Orlando's defense, it's a little less fire right now. It's not been particularly burning hot this second half. What's that? If Miss TSR comes back, leave Selena there? That's rough.
Wow, who's that?
I did. You want me to leave her there?
Ooh.
Okay, I'll take her down. That's a quick replacement. Rich, you dog. Oh, she was a Spurs fan, Adrian. What are you looking for?
Getting Jonathan.
Cox Brazilian Ghost, good evening to you. We're coming back from a timeout here shortly, hopefully. 2 more threes for Trae Young. I don't know. It must be an over-under on threes for Trae Young. That's been in the chat a lot tonight. Or you keep putting it in there, and I keep reading it. Also, distinct possibility. Only 9-10.
And yet I'm exhausted.
Why?
Because it's tax day.
Diago, what's going on? We got 4 times today.
I don't know what to tell you, honey. It was tax day.
A lot of
I'm
wind over here.
exhausted.
Oh, wait.
I guess you didn't fall asleep until really annoying last night.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. We are still on a commercial break. This commercial break is taking forever. Did you just blow my kiss?
I did.
Is that okay?
Oh, you saw it in the corner of your eye.
I did.
That's what I did.
Showing Trae Young at the moment, who has been playing better in the third quarter, and you knew at some point in this game he would get going, and it's now. Yeah, we got us a game. Wait, I'm a Giants fan. I've heard Selena has a cooking show.
It's on one of the streaming services I have.
You can barely hear me. Can everybody hear me okay? You're the first person that said that redesign life.
You might want to refresh.
Volume okay with everybody else? It is Magic Ball 68-57. Can you hear me fine?
Okay.
Von Carl with the ball. 2 on the shot clock. Get by everybody into the paint. Blows the layup.
Great. We need him to,
Everybody's saying it's a little low. Low, fine. I will turn that like that. Maybe that'll be a little better. I also, if I get too loud, I blow the mic out. I put it up just a little bit. Hopefully that's a happy medium for everybody. Another miss for Orlando, and I missed the Hawks bucket while I was fixing the volume. It's a 9-point game, guys.
I don't like this. I
I don't like this at all. Oh my gosh, it's a 7-point game. Dying in the paint.
I do really like him, though.
You're welcome, man. Richard De Niro. 68-61, and Orlando is collapsing here in the second half. Wagner wide open all day in the corner for 3. Missed us 3. You've got to make those.
I mean, he had
all day.
all day.
We got a loose ball on the floor. Trae Young will get the loose ball. This Orlando is Orlando's playing like my Spurs do in the third quarter. Young with an alley-oop to Dyson Daniels. Misses the dunk. Wow, it's a white whistle. KCP with the foul. Hawks never won a game with less than 100 points. This third quarter this is a very late call. They're just calling everything on every little ticky-tack.
Fix is in.
I don't want to say the fix is in. They were letting them play in the first quarter.
And it was great.
It was great. Now they're just calling
everything.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't like that either. It really.
I would prefer much less. I prefer much less fouls than 3-point shooting. To be honest, in the NBA. You missed the second one. Jeez. There's been a weak foul is the NBA's middle name. Come on. I get you don't want a repeat of Malice at the Palace, but gosh, let him play some D. Let him sling some D out there, right?
The Carol. There you go.
At the rim with the bucket. Von Carl really needs to play better, shooting wise. 70-62.
I mean, the whole Magic team needs to play better.
This is true. Versace, no good off the
There
glass.
you go.
Wagner with the rebound. There we go. Let's go. Well, I don't like Adam Silver. Actually, Adam Silver kind of sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Wide open all day in the corner for Joseph. Oh my God. The Hawks are leaving them open.
Yeah, we as Spurs fans, we are definitely no stranger to the bad quarter.
No, definitely not a stranger. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Going to stay with Atlanta. A dumb silver, nice. And we have seen bad third quarters before.
Yeah, we have. We've seen some epic.
Go
events.
Magic, do it for Mickey Mouse. One man raid here from Sports Fury. One man raid. What's up, Jet? Thanks for stopping in.
That's awesome.
There can be only one. Appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. Ooh, there's another foul. Trae Young goes down. I think it's going to be on Orlando. Atlanta is in the bonus.
Everybody is yelling at the refs tonight.
If anybody's new to the channel, make sure you hit the old subscribe button if you're an NBA fan. Well, I won't be calling many playoff games because I just have too much going on in life. We do a lot of NBA coverage on here. Started doing documentaries as well from the NFL and NBA, so check it out. Amir's in there. I'm sure he is.
Sure
He's
he
a
is.
Magic fan. Trae Young is at the line for 2. This is an 8-point game. This is the closest it's been since really the first
On a
quarter.
7-point game.
Orlando got off to a huge fast start, but this third quarter has been a total 180. That's why they're a bad shooting team. Yep. They have a lot of guys that aren't good 3-point shooters, but they have a lot of size. Young at the line for one more, taking forever. There's this spot on the play.
Yeah, they're all wiping it up. They've got 3 guys that are wiping the floor.
If the Warriors lose tonight, they're out. You guys know the status of Jimmy Butler? I heard he got hurt. I did not realize that. Is he out?
Oh.
Jimmy Butler got hurt in the last game of the season, apparently. Also doing a lot of draft coverage on this channel. Be live for the lottery results. Be live for the actual NBA draft. I'm a Spurs fan, so obviously the draft is very important to me and has been.
Love the draft.
Butler will play. It is Orlando ball only up by 6 now. Banchero with the ball, fires it off from the elbow. Oh, good. He's like 2 of 9 tonight. He is struggling.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, Fonsoy. They play. They're 7 and 8, so they play again. Trae Young is on fire, off the glass and good.
We knew if he heated up, this was gonna change things significantly.
Vic, we need some Go Magic power.
Yeah, we do.
Trae Young is killing it right now. Paulo Banchero with the ball. Out to KCP. Get to the black. Back out to Banchero. Banchero step back 3.
Oh,
God, you can't hit anything tonight. This third quarter is a nightmare. Kickball.
Got excited.
No, I don't get too excited. It's kickball and KCP. Atlanta is on a comeback.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, Rachel? Atlanta, does Orlando know there's a second half? Jeez. I mean, we've said this already tonight. As a Spurs fan, I've seen a ton of third quarter collapses, and I'm literally reliving a lot of the season right now through this game.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little PTSD coming on.
Right? That runner is no good by Nkagwu. Orlando ball. Banchero will bring it up for Magic. Gets by everybody. Gets in the pull the dunk. He was fouled, but he went in there to throw it down with a throw tie.
And he did not.
Yeah. James, they totally forgot the second half.
Yeah.
Who was the heiress to ball of all? Nice. This is crazy. Wow.
Is he bleeding?
Banchero is bleeding. He got hit. He's bleeding from the headband. Nope. Party man. I actually did my taxes back in February. It was a discount if I did them early, so I did them.
Overachiever.
His headband is injured.
Speaking of,
Sometimes you gotta rock a good headband. Ooh. And headband. I'm too sexy for my headband. Too sexy. I don't know what's going on there, guys. I mean, no, clear was
I love you so much.
there's way too much bass in my voice when I have to be me clearly, so I don't think he actually talks.
I love you so much.
Yes, my ASS. We'll get to the stats at the end of the game, but nice name. Also, the name of a Kiss tribute album, which I own. The bubble, yes, the plane
Yeah.
was supposed to be the bubble only. Now it's permanent.
I think its time has come and gone.
Not E.T., it's Grogu. E.T. Paulo Bancaro at the line. Makes the first free throw. You got fouled on that dunk attempt, and I took a point away. That's not how that works.
Your math ain't mathing, babe.
Hawks served on a tray. Brute. Wow, interesting way of putting that.
Stitches. He's still bleeding.
Is it running down his head?
Yeah.
He can't be out there. He missed a second free throw. You can't be bleeding and on the court. I mean, I know he ain't got time to bleed, but you're not supposed to be able to play if you're visibly bleeding.
Maybe it's just that the gash is that open.
Could it be a piece of hair that you saw too?
No, that was blood.
Oh, that's not good. Atlanta ball, 7 on the shot clock. Nice drive by Karis LeVert. A 3-point game. E-Rock, what's going on?
I like it.
Eagles. Oh, I'm a Giants fan. Let me have it. I know. Saquon Barkley, nice job.
Saquon Barkley.
What do you want Saquon Barkley?
For him. So incredibly happy for him.
Missed 3. Jonathan Isaac with the rebound. Bancaro with the ball, 10 on the shot clock. Bancaro looking to drive. He lost it by turnover. Trae Young's bringing it up the court off the turnover. An alley-oop, and nope. And Atlanta turns the ball over. They went a little too fast.
That alley-oopsied instead of ooped.
That was too much alley and not enough oop. Butterfingers is right. We'll go into a timeout 2.5 minutes ago. This has turned into a really close game, 71-68.
I don't like it.
Oh, too much touch pass there. The Magic only have 10 points this quarter, Matthew. They have died.
Yeah.
They were killing it in the first half, and all momentum has gone to Atlanta.
Yeah.
All momentum.
Yeah.
The Magic were up by as many as 22. It's a 3-point game.
Yeah, this is a pretty epic meltdown.
Yeah, probably not the biggest blown lead ever in the playoffs. I'm sure there's bigger, but
I'm sure
22 is pretty bad. Asia, the Eagles are taking a lot of the Giants players. You weren't kidding. Man, they've got a couple of it. Yeah, Harris, 10 points this quarter. The struggle is real. 20-point lead is gone, Eagles. Gone. Like my New York Giants' chances of ever being good again. Just gone. Well, not ever.
Sweetheart.
They're a disaster. I've never commented in my life before, but the Hawks are storming back, and we'll go, what? Oh, thank you for commenting. I'm watching this on her Max app, actually, B-Ball Fanatic, because TNT, so is Tax Brazilian Ghost. Apparently, Max shows all the TNT stuff. Flippers will go all the way. Interesting. James, good evening. Okay, now personal, says Bart. Thank you all for being here. If you haven't hit the thumbs up yet, please do so. It's fast, fun, free, nutritious, and delicious, and it does help the channel. Who is more infamous in Giants world, Saquon Barkley or Plaxico Burress? The Saquon move sucked, but he went to a better team. He would have never done that well with New York. I can honestly admit that. But infamous, Plaxico Burress literally shot himself in the leg.
Oh, forgot about that.
Went to a nightclub that he didn't feel safe going into. He felt the need to carry a weapon concealed, which I don't know if he needed a permit to carry concealed. Whatever he did, it was illegal, and he went to jail for 2+ years. The Giants had just won the Super Bowl. At that time, I think they were 11-1 or 10-1. Well on their way to the playoffs, maybe another Super Bowl. Shoot himself in the leg. The Giants season, they suck after that. They go like 1. I think they went 1-3 after that. So they were 11-1 when he went down with the injury, and they immediately lost in the playoffs.
I mean, that's the kind of thing that will suck all of the
wreck the team.
Your season.
Absolutely wreck the team. Yeah. And I remember being at work, and my boss is an Eagles fan. So he's sitting there, and he's like, Rich. I'm like, what's up? He's like, Plaxico Burress shot himself in the leg last night. And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? I thought he was messing with me. He's like, he's out for the year. He shot himself in the leg. I'm like, what? I remember that like it was yesterday. Who's worse? Yes, they both stink. Miss That's the funny thing is he said, I didn't feel safe going to the club without a weapon. I'm like, then don't go. Maybe you shouldn't go to that particular club. Up next, the Grizzlies and Warriors. We will not be live for that. For those of you watching that game too, have a good time. I can't.
That's a long night.
I got to work tomorrow. I can't. I used to do that in 2019 when this channel first started to try to build a channel. I would do double headers, call games every night. I was also single,
Yeah,
so that's not going to work.
that's true.
So I want to be single again. I suppose I could do that.
That's true.
I'd rather not be single again.
Oh, thanks, honey.
Cole Anthony in the paint, off the glass, good 73-68. Orlando, can you close out this quarter with a good run,
Yeah,
please?
please.
Atlanta was 8 of 24 in the first, 10 of 21 in the second, 8 of 13 so far in the third from the field. Yeah, they're playing out.
So,
Max removed the sports on your subscription? What? You have to have a standard account or premium account. Did you drop? Is there a lower tier?
I have no idea.
The lower tier does not come with sports. I found that out looking it up yesterday. That's a miss for Atlanta. It's Orlando ball, 16 on the shot clock, 73-68, a minute and a half to go in the third quarter. Wagner in the paint, up off the glass, no good.
Wow.
Jonathan Isaac just destroyed that offensive rebound.
That was a thunder dunk of justice.
Thunder. 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 Dunk of justice.
Magic fan, thank you for stopping in. Yang with the bucket off the glass. Somebody asked for Yang to come back in. Well, he immediately scored. Post
There
to post.
we
Go,
go.
Anthony.
Lead back up to 7. Let's keep it rolling.
Keep it there. Let's keep that lead going up. Let's finish the quarter strong. I started holding Grogu, and they've been playing better.
Holy Grogu.
And holding Grogu. Clutching him. 10 on the shot clock for Orlando, and a turnover.
Come on.
Wagner gets it up in transition, drives in the paint, Euro step layup, no good. And I'm also going to get knocked out of bounds, and Orlando ball.
Hey, Greg.
What's up, Greg? Yes, we're rooting for the Magic Awakened as a sports first man. Chris, your crowd need to come out because he's bleeding from the head. He was bleeding from the headband. Tara Johnson, we're rooting for the Atlanta Magic because the Spurs own the Atlanta Hawks unprotected first round pick. So if the Hawks lose tonight and they lose Friday, that pick becomes a lottery pick. Granted, it doesn't move up much, but it gives us another chance for Cooper Flag. So we're jokingly calling this Hate Watch 2025. Wagner.
There you go.
I asked you guys if you want the Spurs community on this channel, if they want to do a hate watch for this game. They said yes. So we're doing hate watch, TSR Sports. So here we are. DSC, he used to be a jobber. Yank for three, no good. Fight for the board. And the Hawks get the ball back. Trae Young back to Yang again for three at the buzzer.
It's good.
Oh, that's a good way to end the quarter.
Wow. Okay. So 6-point game, 79-73 at the end of the third quarter.
I have Max Bono with Disney, but plus, and now it doesn't come with sports.
Interesting.
Weird. Yes, Falcon Lord. This is a hate watch stream. Yep.
Wait, so you said dear hate watchers, and then I didn't see what the rest of that was.
Your season will end badly, like all the former years. He's a Hawks fan. You don't have anything to stand on as a trash talker. Yeah, the Spurs have been sucking the last 5 years. When's the last time you guys won something? It's been a long time. I honestly can't tell you the last time the Hawks won a championship. Have they won a championship? I honestly don't know. Early 80s, did Hawks win?
Yeah, but it's so much more fun when they do win.
You haven't never won? I honestly didn't know. Who do I have in the NBA Finals? Yeah, it's jokingly.
Yeah, it's
jokingly hate
jokingly a
watch.
hate
Don't take it
watch.
personal.
Like,
I actually don't hate the Hawks. I don't hate the fans. We're jokingly calling it that. If the Hawks win, so be it. But I will say this, and I mean this. If the Hawks win, as a Spurs fan, I'll be a little bummed out because I want your pick to be better. But I'll be happy for another channel who lost his dad
Larry,
recently, and
yeah.
that's a Hawks fan. So I
We
do have a silver lining. So I've
we
already gone on record saying if the Hawks win, I will be happy for them.
yeah. We love Larry and his channel.
That's a great day. I would love to work on. We wanted to
Oh,
call the Spurs
we
Hawks
did
game
want to call the
together.
game together.
We can't. I live in Connecticut, so I have to watch the Spurs on NBA League Pass, which has delay. Larry watches the Atlanta Hawks in Atlanta over their HD, which is no delay. He can't pause live TV,
Yeah.
so it's impossible for us to call a game together. No, I don't actually hate the Hawks.
You mean?
Celtics and Thunder, who I have in the finals, by the way.
Yeah, that sounds right to me.
The Atlanta Hawks haven't won in 64 seasons. So wait, did they win one before the merger? No, there's really no rival between the
No,
Hawks
there's
and
no
Spurs.
rivalry. It really, it's just all about the pick this year.
I like your spirit. Hey, Waken. We'll talk a little trash, but in the end, I sincerely mean it. Everybody's welcome here. We do giveaways on the Spurs streams. Anybody's welcome to win the giveaway when we do the Spurs giveaways because you don't have to be a member. You don't have to be a Patreon. I don't believe in that crap. I don't believe in sponsorships. I do this for fun. I've been a content creator since I was like 7. I'm 47, by the way. I am older than I look. Some people are like, "You're how old?" But I've always enjoyed making content, and this channel finally did well for us on YouTube. I have a second channel that I would like to get monetized, not for monetary gains, but just to say I did it. Because the second channel isn't sports. It's completely a 180 from this channel.
It is. Also, like, you live in Connecticut, and it's not like there are a lot
Since you're Spurs fans.
of Spurs fans here. Like, this is where you get your community. And that's awesome. I love that you have that.
I'm a Giants fan too. You know, for the 10 Giant subscribers we have. I keep mentioning the second channel. I'm going to put the second channel in the chat real quick. It's 80s film reviews. It's my poor death metal. Well, some of it's actually pretty good. It's a fun channel. Comic books. I'm going to start putting everything, all my hobbies up there.
Oh,
Comic
the
books.
toys have been fun. I've been enjoying the toys ones.
I've been putting up toys from the 80s that I'm currently finding that I have, just the giant crates from the basement. Comic books, Magic the Gathering, toys,
What?
movies, music. It's just a channel to have
It's
fun.
just fun, yeah.
Wendell Carter Jr. with a pull up. I think that's what he showed. I didn't see who actually made it. But anyway, it's 81-73. Let me focus on the game for y'all. Thank you. I wish Wemby a quick recovery as well. Wendell Carter Jr. just blocked the living life out of Dominic Barlow. They both went down hard. No foul. Carter up, blocks Barlow.
Wow.
I think they're both okay. Jeez, that
I
was
hope they're
scary.
both okay.
We have 2 free throws actually coming up. Okay. Black misses the first free throw. 81-73, 11:25 to go. I like Dominic Barlow too.
Barlow.
Carlos eyeball Jeter. Anthony Black at the line for one more. Hey, you gotta love the Dean, right? Who doesn't love the Dean? I don't. I don't. I don't.
Fun lady.
I don't love the Dean.
See, I'll take off my guys.
Converted foul. Yes, the Spurs drafted Stephon Castle. I thought she was gonna cry during the live stream.
I thought I was gonna cry during the live stream when you guys took Castle.
Hey yo, Razor Ramon. Hey yo, Chico, you're going down now. Trae Young is at the line for 2. We will be live for the lottery results. We'll be live for the NBA draft. I will be live for the Hawks' second playing game if they lose tonight. And I'm saying if because this thing's far from over.
Hey, Carlos.
Borathon, that's a fact. For me, I try to keep it real. I
Yeah.
try to be very transparent with everybody on this channel. I mean, what you're seeing now, the way I act on the streams is just me turned up to 11.
That's true.
Just,
It really is.
I'm just the same guy on camera, off camera.
Yeah, I'll vouch for that.
82-75, 11 minutes to go. Ooh, quick pull-ups, 3.
Nice.
All right, Cole Anthony, rocking the number 50, which is a awesome number, may I say. 10-point game, I like it. And a turnover by George Yang. Orlando on the run. Cole Anthony gets up the court, gets it to Wendell Carter.
Nice.
Oh, oh.
All right.
Go.
All right. The Magic are getting it back.
Is that a seal? Oh, no, Taj, that's a seal. Somebody call him a Buma.
Hey,
It's a sloth.
that's my slothy.
So her friend's daughter gave her this many years ago. And now it's a sloth. And now Slothy goes with her everywhere. He's been to Portugal,
He's been to
Ireland.
Ireland. He travels everywhere with me. All of my Spartan trips.
He's seen a million faces, and he's rocked them all. And he's best buddies with Yoni. Oh, should I give him the song?
Yes.
All right. So for those of you that haven't heard it, this is Baby Coyote, and he's got a theme song. Levitating baby coyote, coyote, my bestest little
Love it so much.
little coyote. Yeah, we're like 10 years old here, I know.
So my nephew sings that song every time he comes to visit.
Still?
Oh yeah, he loves it.
All right. Well, that's good. I call seal. Yes, levitating baby coyote. Fan, bandwagon of what team? I'm a Giants fan and Spurs fan.
And you've been
Have
fans for a
in the
long.
last 5 years. Now, I'm rooting for your Orlando Magic because we have the Atlanta Hawks first round pick. I am not a Magic fan. It should be. I'm wearing a Spurs jersey. Come on, man.
The wall is covered in them.
Clayton Jr. should be the number 1 pick. 0% chance.
0% chance.
Phenomenal job with Florida.
Definitely increased his draft capital.
Got his draft capital from what appeared to be a late second rounder to a late first rounder. That's going to be a lot more money. First overall pick, not a chance. Go Spurs, go to you, Omar. You're switching on Hawks fans. What do you mean, like, are Hawks fans switching to Magic fans now?
Excited to see who's going to go where for this draft.
Jarrell, I'm not sure. I'm sorry. Trae Young has played well in the third quarter, but it was a lot of twos. What the heck was on her face? Oh, she's like a zombie. Never mind. Seeing these two teams being shown here feels dirty. This channel actually grew. The majority of the growth came from Golden State Warriors fans its first year. In 2009, you didn't notice? So in 2019, I called the 2 Spurs playoff games. The last 2, I just started calling the NBA, and we're still in a timeout, by the way. The Spurs lost and they were out. I started calling the Warriors Clippers series, and one night, it was a Friday night, I did the game, and the bigger channels weren't calling it. They were doing the second night of the NFL draft. So we had I think that stream ended up getting like 15,000 views, which for me was a huge,
Yeah.
a huge video. And I promised everybody during that stream I would call every Golden State Warriors game for the rest of the playoffs because I had a lot of Golden State Warriors fans coming in, and I did. And we had some live streams get over 60,000 views, which for me as a new channel was incredible. We haven't seen that kind of action since because I don't call the playoffs like that anymore. I call the Spurs, and the Spurs streams were doing well at the start of the year. But as they started losing and then when they got shut down, they unfortunately did not do well. That being said, I think the Spurs are going to be a really fun team to watch this coming season and win a lot of games, and the streams will be popping again.
Shout out from the
Speaking
Philippines.
of the Philippines, the Filipinos really helped grow this channel. A lot of the Filipinos love the Golden State Warriors. I'm hoping they'll start loving the Spurs too.
So, Homer, I saw that. Don't even start with that.
What do you say?
Nope, I'm not telling you. Nope.
I'm going to scroll up. Oh, I forgot about that.
Do it.
Baby Yodi, do, baby Yodi, do, baby Yodi, do.
Game.
All right.
Rich only learned about Baby Shark like 6 weeks ago. He's still.
I don't do it that much. Congo in the paint, layup good. Baby Yodi. Oh, it's Coyote, but it's little Yoni. See? That's a Spurs mascot, but this is the baby version. Cole Anthony with the ball right now for Orlando, 10 on the shot clock. We got a 10-point game here. Cole Anthony for 3. Oof, no good.
No good.
The winner of this game does become the 7th seed of the Eastern Conference. This is obviously a huge game. The loser plays the winner of the Bulls and Heat on Friday night. Risache for 3, no good. And the ball's going to go out of bounds. It's going to...
So I saw somebody ask how many stuffed animals we have. The number is, it's an obscene number is the answer. We have an obscene number of,
Not obscene.
we have, there are a lot of,
That's not that bad. Oh, my clock is running. Sorry. I'll get that fixed. 87-77 Atlanta ball. Is Trae Young? No, Trae Young's in the game.
Yeah.
He's going to play the whole fourth quarter.
yeah.
Dyson Daniels into the paint. Misses the layup. 87-77. Franz Wagner spins around and he turns it over. Wendell Carter Jr. can't catch it. Now with that bum wheel. Ball's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be Atlanta ball. I don't have Elmo.
No Elmo.
Never liked him. For what's here, we got Michelangelo Ninja Turtle, Grogu, Jean-Luc Picard, Groot, Jonathan Yukon, or Yukon, the Yukon mascot Jonathan. Slothy, as you saw, Baby Coyote.
And don't forget.
And a friend of mine bought this for me, but she owns it now. That's from the Incredible Hulk. Very angry. Shadir Sanders, I thought I read, is going down in the drafts, which shocks me. PBD, thank you for stopping in. They're actually calling us now a jump ball. Wow. Okay. Easily won by Atlanta. 87-77, 9.5 minutes to go. Atlanta has a full shot clock to work with. It's actually not even running. Trae Young, runner in the paint. It's an air ball. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by Atlanta. Oh, Carl's now singing the song.
Yep.
Hulk died.
Hulk does dominate.
So I'm a huge Incredible Hulk guy too. Nice. I can get a red Hulk. We will do other NBA content on this channel. I actually have been doing a lot of draft coverage. We do live streams. I don't know how much more we'll do during the playoffs because I don't think I have the time to commit to one team. I do like the playoff atmosphere, but I'm also going to enjoy the time off. I called 95 Spurs games this season, all of Summer League, all of preseason, and every regular season game. Dyson and Young need to look at locking for the parlay. Looking for the win. Just need the parlay. Oh, gosh, that's rough. Trae Young's losing his hair because he's on the Hawks. Biscuit Buddy Phil, I agree. During these live streams, too, I will talk about a lot of my other hobbies. I play Magic the Gathering Commander. I have 58 Commander decks. Yep, I'm one of those. I collect comic books. I have 2 bedrooms full of comic books.
Yeah, you do.
I collect movies. I'm a musician into music. I play sports, basketball, cycling, hiking. I have too many hobbies.
You have a lot of hobbies.
I do have a lot.
I love it.
Relationship. I am not streaming every play Hawks play.
A hobby?
Yeah, sure. Some of our activities we consider hobbies.
I mean, yeah.
Just saying. I guess a hobby needs to last more than 30 seconds, though. Anyway, back to the game. 87-77. And now a foul on Anthony Black. The crowd is not liking it. Trae Young fouled. Trae Young threw up a prayer and got the foul. Let's take a look at the replay. Yeah. Trae Young initiated the contact, but you're going to get that in today's NBA. Scream sumo wrestling. What? Caleb, I guaranteed the team that scores the most points tonight is going to win the game.
What are they yelling?
What's the crowd chanting? Who sucks? The referee suck? Or Trae Young sucks? The crowd was just chanting something. I don't know what it was.
The crowd is riled up.
No WrestleMania for me this year, my friend. I used to watch wrestling.
You watch the UFC, though.
I do watch the UFC. I'm a huge UFC fan. Just went to the UFC at Hooters Saturday night. Trae Young, 26 points, 6 assists on 7 of 18 shooting. Now we have another whistle. This is off the ball. This is going to go against Atlanta and Dyson Daniels.
And I saw somebody ask if I collect things. I don't collect things the same way.
Sure enough, I'm pretty sure they weren't chanting "Go Spurs Go."
Well, that's not true. I collect Spartan medals.
Yeah. Game time. I don't think he's ever going to win a championship at this point. Colby. I think he's missed his shot.
Yeah.
80s. Oh yeah. Chandler got pat by Patty big time. And game time, Volk looked phenomenal. I was shocked at how good he looked. 87-79, under 9 minutes to go. Orlando ball, 8 on the shot clock. Anthony in the corner for 3.
Nice.
Cole Anthony representing with
He's
that
got
number
some
50.
swagger to him.
Ball's going to get knocked out of bounds down the other end. Cole Anthony's
Ooh,
calling for a
he is
challenge.
calling for a challenge.
You've already used one. If you use it or lose it.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, look at those cans. All right. They got the ball in bounds real quick before they could challenge, and George Yang with a bucket. Smart play by Atlanta.
That was.
They were looking at yeah, they could,
Yeah.
I don't even know if that was. This is a lose to the Celtics bowl. Yeah, actually, probably right. I had the Celtics going to the finals in Eastern Conference. I can't see
I
anybody.
agree.
Just can't see anybody beating
No.
them.
No.
Wagner with the ball. Turnaround jumper. Air ball. Wendell Carter Jr. catches it. Gets the bucket and one.
All right. All right. Starting to open it back up a little.
Double digits. Let's go. Fire Nico Harrison. Yes, they should. Iverson Valdez, good evening to you.
Oh, Carlos.
Carlos, you said you were going to root for jalapeno, whatever, somebody. You call them.
We call him Ranchero.
You call him ranchero jalapeno, whatever that is.
No, I didn't call him Jalapeno.
No, Carlos did.
Oh.
I agree, game time. But like Conor McGregor's only won one fight since 2000. He won the title in 2016 from Eddie Alvarez. How you going to trash talk when you don't win fights anymore? It loses all its gravitage.
He was good in that movie.
Conor McGregor was good in Roadhouse. I do appreciate that, people. Anybody that subscribed tonight, thank you for joining the TSR Sports family, and I do consider you a family. You guys are the reason I do this. Seriously, I feed off your energy. Like, I know it's a bad name, but Hulk Hogan off his Hulkamaniacs back in the 80s. Oh my gosh, George Angle, all sorts of crazy moves in the paint. Misses the layup. It is Orlando Ball. He got a 5-on-4.
Oh,
Carl
nice
spins around.
move. And
Oh,
it's good.
One. Paulo Banchero in the paint. Layup. And
Our mascot going nuts.
dang. Game time. I used to cover the UFC. The reason I stopped, me and my buddy Jeff used to cover the UFC. The pay-per-views are like $80 now, and we go to Hooters now, and we
It's
talk
fun.
a lot of personal life stuff. He's dealing with some stuff, so that's stuff we wouldn't be able to talk about on stream. So it's a good place to bond and watch UFC and get some food and hang out. So I can't wait to call the Spurs in the playoffs because I haven't done that since April 2019. What did they chant at the Magic game? They named Dyson after vacuum because he sucks. Ouch.
Aw.
Whoever plays the Celtics, it's going to be very difficult. Right? This is the
Yeah.
defending NBA champions.
Yeah.
I'd rather play the Hawks than the Magic as a Celtics fan. Okay, fair. Go Orlando Spurs. Nice, Vic. Yes, the fellow Hooter. I love Hooters. The restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
No, I won't be calling the Spurs in the playoffs this now. It doesn't look like I'll be calling Atlanta much longer.
Mm.
Magic will play. Yeah, I mean, it
Yeah.
sucks. Do you guys think the Cavs can take the Celtics down?
No.
Yeah,
No.
so they can tell. Okay. No, she's covered up pretty good here.
Running pretty well tonight.
Nice showing up. I've used that emoji too. I'm sorry, I just got lost.
Yeah.
Here. Anyway, let me grab a swig of water. So if the Hawks lose tonight and the game is not over yet, I'm not calling it until it says 0 on that game clock. Yes, I'll call Friday night's game. Yeah, I saw that Nico Harrison talking about What a terrible. It's a bad trade. There's no way of looking around it. He can defend it all he wants. Defense wins championships. You took a 25-year-old player, the top 5 player in the NBA, and you traded him for a guy past 30 that's fragile.
Just dumb.
And then why the Lakers of all teams? Like, or you know what?
Just
If it
dumb.
wasn't going to work out with Luca and you couldn't make it work, couldn't you have gotten more from somebody? Jeez. Okay, so King, what's going on?
That's a good name.
Last name Chandler. No, you don't trade Luca. You
No,
don't.
no.
I actually think the Celtics and Thunder is a very good chance for the finals as
I
well.
think so. Yeah, that's my pick.
Sorry, we're talking about the trade Stingray X Factor. I know you're a huge Mavericks fan, and yeah, yeah. I mean, when I think of my teams, when the Spurs traded Kawhi, that one hurt, but they kind of got forced into that. The Giants, I've actually been lucky as a sports fan, and you look at the wall behind me, you guys can't completely see it, but almost all those guys played their entire career with the Spurs. Of course, David Robinson, Duncan, and Manu Ginobili did. Tony Parker, unfortunately, has that 1 year where he wasn't a Spur. Wemby, I'm hoping, is a Spur for life. My favorite players over Castle Spur for life tonight. You know, as a New York Giants fan, Lawrence Taylor, Tiki Barber, Eli Manning, all played their entire careers for the Giants. We are a couple. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Be very weird not, to have just some random girl on the channel. I mean, who puts random females on their channel? Oh wait, I put Selena Gomez when I'm alone.
That's true, you do.
Yeah, please don't spam it though, Vince. I got you, but please don't spam it.
I saw my daughter loves sloths.
Right there.
Yep,
She had
yep.
10 of them. 10 of the exact same one. That is funny.
Okay, so I have a bunch of sloths, but they're all different ones.
96-81 after the and one free throw. Trae Young with the ball for Atlanta. Atlanta needs a run now, or this game's going to be over. Okay, with the ball, 1-on-1 with Wagner. 5 on the shot clock. Pass it off. 4 on the shot clock. Levert, pull up jumper, foul, and one.
Well, thank you, Tracy.
The Nico Harrison thing needs to be investigated.
Oh, he's at home.
Oh, no
No
bear
bear
tonight.
tonight.
No.
No bear cam.
I think getting rid of DeJounte Murray was actually, I don't, as a Spurs fan, I like DeJounte Murray. I thought we got too much for him. Now, granted, the value of those picks has dropped with the Hawks being being ahead of schedule. But 2 first-rounders and a first-round pick swap for DeJounte Murray, I didn't think that was a good move for the Hawks. I didn't think that backcourt would work. It didn't. And then DeJounte goes to the Pelicans and a nightmare season. He breaks his hand to start the season, tears his Achilles, around the All-Star break, and who knows if he'll ever be the same. She feel bad for him. Cole Anthony for 3. Nope. Wow, that actually almost went in. It went off the rim, off the backboard, back to the rim, but did not go in. It's Atlanta ball down by 12. Dyson Daniels runner is no good. Orlando ball, 7 minutes to go. Bonner's going to drive in the paint and alley-oop, and it's too much alley, not enough oop. Boncaro could not throw it down. The ball's going to go out of bounds. It'll be off Atlanta. Orlando ball.
Lance, don't feel so bad for him. He was snoring when I left.
That's true. Yeah, Marmalade DeJounte Murray's career has just all-star with the Spurs. His last season with the San Antonio Spurs didn't work out in Atlanta, and then just a nightmare season in New Orleans. Black for 3.
And that seems to be the Pelicans just
Yeah,
injury
Injury after another.
injury.
Yes, Tax, his name is Moge. I'll tell you. There's a missed layup, and Wagner with the rebound for Orlando. DeJounte did get it. He did get paid, though. He did, but I think he wants to play, too.
I think he wants to play.
Boncaro with the ball. Over to Wagner for man, his lineup. Look at how slow his lineup is.
I mean, it's so Sohan's-like.
It does it. And Sohan's even quicker than that.
Yeah.
Too much. He missed a 3. Atlanta ball down by 15. Seriously, they're going to keep this a game. They need to do it now. Ball's going to get knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with Atlanta. 12 on the shot clock. By the way, guys, if you have not hit the thumbs up, would appreciate it. If not for me, then it's TSR hanging out here tonight with us.
Yay!
We got almost 500 people in the chat and almost 200 thumbs up. Thank you, guys.
I'm glad I was able to come tonight.
I'm glad you could come too. I'm trying not to laugh. That's a loud sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm horrible. Oh my
This is
gosh.
a 13-year-old boy.
I really am sorry. 13's giving me too much credit. No, 13. I didn't know.
Yeah, you're a 13-year-old boy.
I'm a 13-year-old boy. Oh, get the line for one. Two. For two. My mind
Oh
all
my
messed up.
goodness.
Gay at the line for two made the first one. Muhammad Gay with 12 points. 5-5 from the field. Hasn't missed a shot tonight.
I like this guy.
Second free throw is no good. Well, you shouldn't have said that. You threw off the shot.
Clearly it did. It's my fault.
Martha, don't date a 13-year-old boy. Gross and illegal. Cavs versus Rockets. Nah, that is bold. That is a hot take. Cole Anthony taking over the fourth quarter. Jumper is good. 5.5 minutes to go.
101 to 85.
Trae Young throws up a brick.
Magic's starting to really kick this thing back into gear.
Nice to hear, Carlos. Anthony Black for three. Oh, it's not looking good for Atlanta right now. Let's go.
Lance Bear will not be here on Friday now.
No, she and Bear won't be here. But you have plans, right?
I have plans, but I'll
Okay.
put the game on my phone so that I don't miss it.
Wow. You guys in the chat are saying the Heat have a better chance of being Atlanta Friday night, so I guess the Heat. God roller, good evening. Magic fan, it's looking that way. I tell you, the Atlanta Hawks are coming back. And then I started cuddling Grogu. Any plans to visit the Philippines? It's maybe someday. Maybe. Seriously. I've covered Kai Soto on the channel. What's that?
Would that be on your list of answers?
I wouldn't be opposed to it. I've covered Kai Soto on the channel. I haven't covered him lately because he tore his ACL at the beginning of the year. I want to say it was January, February. I'm still subscribed to his channel, but he hasn't put a video up in.
Well, I mean, he's been injured.
I thought he would put some rehab videos, so I'm hoping to see Kai back. Sucks because
he's got such a great personality.
Yeah, seems like a cool guy. I don't know what his NBA career will look like if he ever gets in there, but even if he gets in there late, and if he just makes it, people are gonna be like, "Oh, too sorry, you only played in the NBA for 1 year," or blah blah blah. If hypothetically,
That'd be awesome.
Again, the NBA, that's like
that's the
the
dream
elite of the elite. I would give anything to say I was on a 1-day contract. Carlos, thank you for the $2 super that says go Spurs go, wait, go Magic go. Thank you for the super chat, Carlos. Appreciate you, Carlos. Eyeball Jeter. I love the fact you're rolling with that. There's a turnover by Atlanta. Another three for Orlando. That might be the dagger. Cole Anthony again. That number.
Guy has got swagger.
Quick bucket down the other end by Trae Young. Did Trae Young just get teed up? We have a technical. Margathon, I'm not reading. I saw the Yankees won Asia. Trae Young just got
Wow. Bye.
Oh my God.
With just under 5 minutes left to go, Trae Young is gone.
No. You dum-dum. He kicked the ball, preventing it from going to the official, and he just got thrown out.
Okay, then.
Oh my
Well,
goodness.
I'd say that's the dagger.
Listen, I know you're down 20 near the end of the game, but jeez.
Yeah, that's not good behavior. He rage quit for sure.
I guess he did. The ref was trying to grab the ball, and he knocked the ball away from the ref. What a freaking dummy. Well, I guess I'll be live Friday night for the Atlanta Hawks versus to be determined.
Oh, honey.
He's not going to get suspended.
No.
If he got suspended? I don't think he will.
No.
He shouldn't. People have done much worse on the NBA court.
Hey, remember when Zach Collins flipped the bird?
Yeah, Zach Collins did this to the ref.
That was fantastic.
Wendell Carter Jr. for 3. Nope, that's way short. And ends up getting his own miss. Gets to the Wagner. Wagner. And one! Oh my God, this is embarrassing for Atlanta.
That is a big smile on his face.
Well, yeah, Waking, you were saying that Atlanta's going to come back in this game. I'm
No,
going to assume you're backing off of that comment.
I'm willing to.
The Magic are playing great basketball.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, if you're heading out because it's a blowout, please hit the thumbs up on the way out. It still helps the channel. If you want to hang out for the Atlanta game on Friday, I will be live for that. So make sure to subscribe on. Miss TSR, unfortunately, won't be here. But Selena Gomez will be here with me.
Yeah, she.
And half the couch contingent. The Hawks play the winner of the the Hawks play the winner of the Chicago Bulls and Miami Heat game, which is tomorrow night. I won't be live for that. Stop. Thank you, Carlos. I feel weird being here. I looked away and another bucket for Orlando. They are just crushing Atlanta. Now a fast break dunk for Versace. Misses the dunk, but he's going to go to the line for 2. No, this isn't all on Trae Young.
No.
Fontsline, that's the one that changed the that's the one the Cavs came back on when they were down 3-1, right? When they suspended Draymond? No, Kenny, Atlanta has to lose Friday night and then it becomes a lottery pick. So we will be doing another hate watch. Don't actually hate the Hawks. Come on. Well, we're calling it a hate watch. No, non-shooting foul. Holy crap. No, wait. Nope, that was a replay. My bad. Now they're going to commercial. I can't believe he got thrown out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. You're saying there's no way they're going to lose this game, and look what happened. Your bonehead start. Like, what if he gets thrown out again? He's not getting thrown out again. No, the Heat aren't very good. The Bulls and Heat. I don't. Honestly, I think that Atlanta has a very good chance to beat either the Heat or Bulls Friday. But any given Sunday rule applies.
It's true.
Anybody can win. I'd be wrong sometimes. I'm wrong a lot.
It happens.
Stick around here long enough. I'm always wrong.
Not always.
Always wrong.
Always.
I said Joshua Primo was a good pick for the Spurs. No, I did not.
You hated that pick.
I hated that
and
pick.
you were right.
It's right.
So many reasons.
It didn't have to be right. No,
yeah.
Some people want Danny Wolf and Spurs. No, not a winner go home. So I'll explain the NBA plan again for anybody that doesn't understand it.
Polluted.
And not a knock to you because I just found it out this week. It didn't work the way I thought it did either. 7 and 8 play each other. The winner is the 7th seed in the NBA playoffs. The 8th team is now waiting. 9 and 10 play. The winner of that game plays the loser of tonight's game, and then the winner of that game goes in the playoffs. So the winner of this game is automatically in, and then the winner of pretty much the other 3 teams, the ultimate winner, will be the 8th seed. Not the Ultimate Warrior, though. As you tremble to pain here. Jump!
Vince, if you keep sending the same thing, they'll time you out.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't know what was just happening there. I was just having a moment. I didn't see her face because I was possessed by the ultimate.
Thank you guys for the compliments.
We have a foul. And 2 free throws coming up from the lane.
You were pretty weird.
I didn't see her face because I was ready to be run over by reaching ballers. I'm seriously done.
Are you though?
Probably. Done for tonight. Over 216. It's gonna be really close. I can't believe the Hawks are gonna beat by 26 now. 8C James defense. Dyson Daniels averaged 3 steals a game. Versace was probably going to be the runner-up for Rookie of the Year. played much better the second half of the season. Getting Dyson Daniels was a steal from he was not that good in New Orleans. He was good, but he is. I don't know if people are talking about it, but most improved player, Dyson Daniels. Anybody? Thank you, showed up. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Still up to channel. If you're looking to hang out with us, well, hang out with me. She won't be here Friday night. I will be live. Hit the old subscribe button. If also you're an NBA fan, while I don't do a lot of NBA live streams outside the San Antonio Spurs, we'll be doing draft coverage and do other random NBA videos throughout the week, as well as Spurs videos and Giants videos, etc. That's a miss for Atlanta, and we're in. I don't want to say we're in garbage time, but we're in garbage time.
In garbage
In
time.
garbage time.
No, it's fair to say.
Put in Pope. Who? Zubac from the Clippers will win most improved. Yes, Kobe.
Oh, I like Zubac.
Kobe, you're right. If the Atlanta Hawks become a lottery team, granted it's a late lottery pick, but it does give you 2 chances at Cooper Flag. There's a shot clock violation for Orlando. And I can only dream of the San Antonio Spurs. One, if the Spurs got Cooper Flag, it would be amazing as a Spurs fan. But two, boy, the amount of hate we're going to get from other franchises,
Yeah.
fans,
Or
to have a 3-year run of the first pick, fourth pick, first pick, and then to get 2 amazing talent. Stephon Castles could be
yeah.
Orlando.
Cass.
Thank you, Cersei.
Cass.
Kaysen, he got 2 technicals. He looked like he kicked the ball in the first one, and the second one, he kind of took the ball away from the ref, so the ref was not having it. You don't want Cooper? You wouldn't want Cooper Flag?
You may be the only person who would, but okay.
Some people don't like the way Duke lost.
No, that was
First free throw, good.
not awesome.
It's not
but
all on him. That was
Yeah.
a team
Yes.
I
agree.
soft to blow situation.
Yeah, Trey's gone. He got ejected.
Trey got ejected. Yep. Steven Onyeka Kagu is not in. He's done for the night. I mean, they're starting to bring in their bench players because there's 2 minutes left. It's a 25-point game. It's garbage time.
We don't know who Atlanta plays next. It will be the winner of the Bulls and the Heat, which hasn't happened yet.
Which happens tomorrow night. We have a drive and a big miss. I don't even know who that. We got guys out there. I don't know who they are.
Yeah, me too.
Ooh, Dominic Barlow, a huge block. Former San Antonio Spur legend. Spurs will draft Carter Bryant. I don't know who we're going to draft. I had no idea.
I have no idea.
Jason, I agree. I like Dyson Daniels for most improved. I mean, Zubac was solid before this year. Dyson was improved tremendously on both ends of the ball. And now a huge dunk! Exclamation point, this win for Orlando. I don't know who that is, though. I'm sorry. I don't know some of these guys here in garbage time. No stream tomorrow night. No. Glenn, congratulations on what? Seriously. Congratulations to all the Atlanta Magic fans for a huge win tonight. Atlanta fans, thank you for hanging out too. Appreciate you. We're jokingly calling this a hate watch, but I don't hate the team or you guys. I just want the lottery pick. Hawks need to fire their coach. Don't you need to fire the GM? Christopher, I would like Cooper Flag. The Spurs we have 2 free throws coming from Atlanta. Spurs desperately need size, 3-point shooting, defense. He checks all those boxes. He's a young player, who I think is only going to get better. Instantly slot him in the forward spot. I assume at the 4. Him, Wemby, Castle, Fox sounds amazing. Kaysen, please don't do that. I don't want anybody to injure themselves due to this loss. Howard misses a 3. I don't even know who that is, but he's got nice green shoes. There's a missed layup down the other end.
Shoes.
Dominic Barlow. Ooh.
Oh.
No. Careful, guys. Hard foul. I live in Connecticut. We have 4 seasons. We've seen that with the Atlanta Hawks fans pretty much 4 seasons tonight, where the Hawks were getting crushed in the first quarter, played a little better in the second, had a massive third quarter, and then it all fell apart in the fourth again.
Yeah.
Landon, what's going on? Case, I don't like seeing people joke about that because people do actually do that. And actually, people joke about that. I don't like where I work when I used to say, "Wow, look at the cans on that girl."
What?
You missed them. The girl sat behind the bench, dude. She was all hanging out.
Where
I work,
I miss it.
when I worked in the tax division back in the day, if the taxpayers threaten to kill themselves, we have to call the police and they go to their house.
Really?
We have to call the police. You cannot joke about killing yourself. That will get the police to your house. Since you're online, you're safe, but if you do that on a phone call, the police will be at your house. Atlanta ball. This is a blowout, so I'm barely calling the game. There's a missed jumper.
Yeah, 120 to 95. It's
It's over. Yeah,
it's over.
it's yeah. I think we're safe. Brian, you saw them boobs? Thank you, thank you.
Missed it.
I was just looking. I'm like, holy moly!
Miss it.
Congratulations, Orlando. Atlanta will see you Friday night versus the Heat or Bulls. I don't know who Atlanta. Hey, Awakened, Hawks fan. Who you prefer? Seriously, Miami Heat or Chicago Bulls? Who do you think have a better chance of winning against? Atlanta, good luck tonight with the Warriors.
Just hope for good games down the stretch.
Bulls, okay.
Okay.
Dennis has a Heat. Double. All right, so just going to dribble out. Wow, what a crazy. This is not what I thought would happen tonight.
No.
I was rooting for Orlando, but I said Orlando, I think will win, but I wouldn't be shocked if Trae Young wins with a buzzer beater Trae Young.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the game wasn't close enough for a buzzer beater, and Trae Young got thrown out of the game. Yes, Crew and the Spurs tank tonight. And yes, Lenny, I mean, if you lose, you get to see him play again.
It's true.
No, I can't. If
No.
Josh Giddey does that again, holy crap, he's stepped in something. Medicare, yes. Hate
Yes.
Watch #1 is success and in the books. No, I did not see that the fan flicking her little bag of powder. What kind of people were thinking? I assume Trae Young's still going to be on the Atlanta Hawks. I don't see that.
Yeah,
I
I don't see
assume.
them making a change there.
I appreciate everybody hanging out. If you could hit the thumbs up on the way out, would thank you for that. We got to 220. Maybe we can get to 225, 250. I don't know. We're gonna go over the ending of game stats, but the thumbs up still do help the channel on the way out, so don't forget to do that, please. But let's go ahead and pull up the stats for this game, and this was
This is quite a game.
really there was a tale of two quarters in the second half. Atlanta outscored Orlando 26-18 in the third quarter. It looked like Atlanta was going to make the huge comeback. Then Orlando blew their doors off in the fourth, 41-22.
Wow.
Yeah,
the wheels just completely fell off.
I think Atlanta put the pedal to the metal in the third quarter, had nothing left for the fourth.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Let's take a look at Atlanta stats. Onyeka Okongwu with 11 points and 9 rebounds. Zachary Rissache, tough game for the rookie. 2 of 10 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3. He finished with 7 points. Not a good showing, but he's a rookie. Mohamed Gay picked from the field, 5 of 5, but can't shoot a free throw. He was 2 of 5. He finished with 12 points. Trae Young got thrown out of the game, but did finish with 28 points and 6 assists. Somebody kept saying you needed 2 three-pointers from him. He was 1 of 5 from 3. So if that was your parlay, didn't make it. He did finish 8 of 21 from the field, 11 of 12 from the free throw line. Dyson Daniels finished with 7 points, 12 rebounds.
Wow.
That's not usually expected from your guards. 7 assists and 2 blocks. Weird game for Dyson Daniels. We're not going to go over all the bench guys because almost everybody played. So the best bench player for the Hawks was George Gang. He finished with 15 points. Former Spur Dominic Barlow did play 12 minutes. He finished with 6. For the game, the Hawks shot 19% from 3.
Wow.
4 of 21, 79% from the line. They only had 7 turnovers. They're clean with the ball. Orlando 8 turnovers, so actually pretty clean game turnover-wise. Orlando shot 48, 28, 78. Out of the starters, Paulo Banchero really struggled from the field. 4 of 13, but he did go to the line 11 times, making 9 of 11. He finished with 17, 9, and 7. Franz Wagner finished with 13 and 13. He was 0 for 5 from 3, though. Wendell Carter Jr.
A lot of rebounds for Wagner.
He did. Wendell Carter Jr. hanging up his leg all sorts of times tonight, but did finish with
get 19 points.
Finish with 19 points. Corey Joseph with 9 points. Rough night for KCP. 1 of 8 from the field, including 1 of 7 from 3. He finished with 5 points. Off the bench,
Whoa.
Somebody went off. Cole
Cole,
Anthony.
and he did go off.
Yeah, Cole Anthony, especially in the fourth, finished with 26
Yeah.
points. Also noteworthy off the bench, Anthony Black with 16.
Yeah.
Well, you have two guys combined for 42 points off the bench. And if I take a look at Atlanta's bench, they scored 30 points. Those two guys outscored the entire Atlanta bench with
Yeah.
42. It's tough to win
That's
when
it. Yeah.
it's tough to win a game like that when you have guys just going off on the other team's bench. Well, that was a fun stream, guys. I haven't called a non-Spurs game.
In a long time.
We did one
Well, other than the
France and USA.
Yeah.
But as far as NBA non-Spurs, this is the first one we've called in years, probably. And we're going to call another one Friday night. The Atlanta Hawks versus the to be determined. But I appreciate y'all hanging out tonight. To the Spurs fans, thank you for joining the Hate Watch. It was a lot of fun. To the Orlando Magic fans, thank you for hanging out. Congratulations, Atlanta Hawks fans. We'll see you on Friday, and whatever happens, happens. Worst case scenario, Spurs 15th pick, Danny Wolf. I think he's projected to go in the 20s. I don't know if they'll take him that high. I'm feeling Rasheer Fleming there, but we'll see what happens. Phil, you good?
I'm good.
All right. On behalf of no, we're not doing any more games tonight, Christopher.
No.
Next game on this channel will be Friday night, the Hawks and whoever they are playing. I got too much going on to call games every night. I wish I could, but I really can't. So, on behalf of myself, Miss TSR, and the entire couch contingent, what you gonna do when TSR Sports runs wild on you? Go Spurs, go.